I already started streaming,
okay,
see?
I'll do it in my just start.
Anyway, hi everyone. I noticed that I left my water bottle downstairs before I pressed start stream. And then I just did it anyway, hoping that Dan would get it for me. Anyway, hi everyone. Welcome back. Wait, my slime's too far away. Come back. Okay. We'll have this. We're gonna build something in The Sims. Something wintry. Little teacup, Persephone, Perry, thank you all for the subs and bits. 41 months, Persephone, Alien, and Bubbly, thank you for the subs, both you too. Not a graveyard, no. More like a craftsman cabin in the snow. I was looking at some photos, I'll show you some soon, but I kind of want to build like a cabin-y vibes. Stone, you know? We'll figure it out. But you're baking gingerbread cookies while watching this? Oh my god, I was thinking, now don't hold me to this because I have to figure it out still, but I was thinking that it would be fun on Christmas Eve, like, morning, because I have to see my parents on Christmas Eve in the evening. But in the morning, I thought it would be fun if we did a baking stream. Because I was planning on baking, like, cookies for myself, but also baking dog treats for the dogs. And I was like, that could be really hilarious, actually, if we streamed that. So I don't know. I want to do a baking stream in the next couple, I guess, the next week and a half before Christmas, but I gotta figure out what day, basically. But we'll see. Your birthday's tomorrow, McKenna. Happy birthday. I can sing you a song. So what are we baking? I don't know. I guess sugar cookies? I don't know. Is that boring? Because we did that last time. Maybe we'll do like 2 kinds of cumin cookies and then 1 kind of dog cookies. Anyway, it's slime time. Landon, Private, and Cap, and Mystic, and Gry, and Bean, and Amy, and Kath, and Oat Milk, and Christine. Thank you all for the subs. Thank you so much. Okay, anyway, it's slime time. Maybe I'll wait a second. I should give it... Hang on, the notice just went out. We have to wait. Wait. Nicole, and Lynn, and Mary, and Private, and Ghost, and Vulpix, and Julia. Thank you all for the subs, too. Ooze Goose Moose. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you. I got him to get me some water. You just got engaged? Oh my god. Congratulations. This is big. Anyway. I'm gonna open this advent calendar. Anyway, I asked in my notif, so my Twitch partner manager, I had a call with her like 2 weeks ago, and in it she was like, you should try out asking questions in your go live notifications because it gets people to click and answer the question. And I was like, okay. And then today I was like, maybe I should listen to her because she works at Twitch. So I put a question in my go live notif. The question is, have you ever seen snow? I don't know. We'll see. I have. I was born in Chicago, and then I was in Colorado about 5 days ago for my cousin's wedding, so. McDiddy, I can't believe I just said that on stream. Thank you for the 9 months. Also Shannon and Allie, and Bianca, and Dan, and Crunchy, and Sierra, and Emma, and Emily with the 42 months, and Generous, and Frog, and Alric, and Kyla. Thank you all for the subs. Hello, and Amanda, and 16th Rose, and MZ, and Meg, and Superior, and Julia, and Destiny, and Krista, and Jenny, and Katrine, and Shine, and Chexy, and Awkward, and everybody. Thank you for the subs. Okay, let me open my advent calendar. It's day 16 of the slime. Yesterday we got a pretty good one, so I'm hoping for something okay, it's at the top. Oh, it's a big one. I wouldn't be surprised if this was some stupid, like, Floam again. It's Floam! I hate this calendar! It's like not, the problem with it is that it's not that it's Floam. It's that it's bad Floam. Like, look at how it's separated, first of all. I don't want to touch it. I think it's supposed to be purple. I guess purple is fun. Now I have like 3 or 4 floams. I have, no, because I have yellow, blue, white, and now purple. I have 4 floams. This is the worst one. No. No. I'm disappointed. I put all my other floams in this lilsimsie merch. Well, I actually put all my slimes in here. So let me show you my other floams. We got this one. This one was actually pretty good. It was mixed. That was the first one. Then we got this one. This one was okay. That was the second one. It was pretty mixed. Then we got this blue one, and it was not mixed. And now we have the purple one that also sucks. I don't need this many floams. Anyway, this is my slime. lilsimsieshop.com. No, they won't leak into the bag. They're not like as drippy as they might look. It should be fine. Anyway, so the plan today, I think, is to build some like wintry cabiny sort of thing. I don't know. I'm trying to post this video on Sunday, so we gotta get some work done, okay? Oh, hi, Sarah. Also, Rin and Zane and Lynx and Justine and Emma and Aaron and Cassidy and Empress Penguins and ALC and Silverwolf and Dawson and Sassy and Sammy and Michelle and Shoopy. Thank you all for the subs. You're making an all red island. What villager should you get first? Oh my god. I'm trying to think of who's the worst one I could say. Maybe like Sid. The chat, I saw a lot of ketchups there. That's fine. But she's cute. So, look, if you're gonna make an all red island, you have to have some ugly ones. Oh, you know who else is actually a really good one is Octavian. He's this little grumpy octopus. Styles, Lily, Dragon, and Rebecca, and Mole, and Kylie, and Courtney, and Mosif, and Rin, and oh no, did I miss anybody else? Probably Sammy with a tier 2, 26 months, Michelle, and Shoopy, and Silver Moon, and Koi, and Laura, and Peps, and Evie, and Georgie, and Mary, and Dragon, and Anna, and Lish, and A, and Meg, and everybody, thank you for the subs. Okay, today we're gonna play The Sims 4, shockingly. Let me get my game open. No, not The Sims 4, The Sims 4. I wasn't talking to you, Sid. I was talking to Sid with a C. Sid. Cherry's a good one. That's a good one. I like that idea. Anyway, so here's what I'm thinking, besties. I want to build... this one's not really the vibes. This is one of the first ones that I pulled up. More so for the size. Not so much for the... You know? But I'm thinking like wide house. I want it to be craftsman vibes. I would like it to be in the snow. So that is also important to note. Do you know what? This one's kind of cute. I'm probably gonna wing it for the most part, but it's nice to have a couple images pulled up so that we at least have somewhere of a starting point, somewhat of a starting point, you know, some inspo pics, if you will. Maybe this one's nice. I like the brown shutters. No, I'm not gonna do like Santa's workshop. That's a bit much. I want it to be a house that is wintry, and cabiny, and like maybe they have a Christmas tree up, but they're not like a Christmas house, you know? I don't like houses in the forest. It's unsettling. You know, fair enough. Gonna have frosted windows? Well, it's gonna be snowing when we set it up in the save, so the windows will frost themselves. Ski resort? Oh my god, I'm not gonna build a ski resort, but I did see on Twitter, this tweet earlier today. Oh, you're gonna love this. This tweet, this person built a ski... I'll link the tweet in the chat, but they built a ski resort in The Sims. And I sent it to Dan, and I was like, bad memories because we had some problems skiing on Saturday. But they built this ski resort. How amazing is this? It's from Honey May Sims on Twitter. I'm gonna spam this link in the chat so you can see it, but this is really good. Anyway, I'm not gonna build a ski resort. I want to build a house, but I swear we play different games. I know this person's got a different game than us. They got like the Sims 4 Ultra mode or something. You know, there's like us, and then there's them. Not the same. We are not the same. Yeah, it's like when you look at like Animal Crossing Instagram accounts and then your own island and you're like, I suck. Ella and Ryan and Kelly and Gremlin and Moonstar and Token Rose and Jen and Rachel and Ems and Julia and Peggy and Caroline and Tabitha and Nicole and Megan and Bookworm and Anne and Joanna and Robin, Mans and Stylish and Lily and Vordragon. Thank you all for the subs. Lily and Mari as well for the subs, and Upset Rain with the 5 gifted subs. Thank you very much. Okay, anyway, we've got some visions. I do need to go load into a save somewhere. Maybe I'll make a new save so it can be winter. They have the Sims 4 Deluxe. They got Ultra Deluxe. That's why theirs is so good and ours is so bad. Anyway, some people are just built different, okay? The number of times I have Stanley Humphrey in my library, by the way, because I play with 3 families. I play with my Potts family, I play with my Bell family, and I play with the hot dog. So he's just everywhere. It's the only sim I use in my, because I use him for like every one-off video, you know? Oh no. Anyway, Butlers and Mari and Lily, thank you for the subs, everybody, too. But where did he come from? Stanley? I don't really remember the creation of Stanley Humphrey, to be honest with you. I don't really know how that began. I just know that I've now made like probably 20 videos with him. Okay, let's pop into, I'm wondering if Glimmerbrook will have the wintry vibes that I'm hoping for in the background. Oh, these lots are too small. How big is that one? Let me just put Stanley somewhere, and I'll think about it some more. I'll think about it. Granite Falls is a possibility. I don't know. Let's get out of here. Must be more than 20, maybe. Brindleton Bay wouldn't be so bad either. I'm trying to pick somewhere that's like different than what I normally build in. Granite Falls is always good. This one is 40 by 30 and it's wide, which is kind of what I was going for. So this lot might work. And you know what? I will take any opportunity to bulldoze this lot. Maybe it would be fun to have like the fancy driveway too. Let me kill this one and let me see what it looks like in the winter. I have to kick the family out, but this could be interesting. Not the steps to nowhere. All right, sorry, Charm family, but a hot dog is moving in. Okay, let's go. Chaos and Fourth and Tiny and Jordan and Addison and Freya and Cool and Tortoise and Smell and Butlers, thank you all for the subs. The reason I don't want to do it in Mount Komorebi, by the way, in case you missed it, is that it's not snowing. Is that all of the mountain lots, like, you know the lots at the top of the mountain where there's permanent snow in Mount Komorebi, all of them have really bad lighting. I did my like winter builds there last year because it was like new and we were excited about it, and it was so annoying. I had to build them backwards because the lighting was so bad. Like, you know when the sun is behind the lot and so there's always a shadow in the front? I don't like to build in the snow lots up there. They're fine to play in, but like to just build, look, do you see how the sun is, this is fine because the sun is like shining this way and there's a shadow back there. If this was the front of the house, it just annoys me so much. Like, I hate building on lots that are like this. Del Sol Valley is the same way. All of them are pretty bad. It's a little thing, but it bothers me so much. And when it comes to building, it doesn't really matter where you're, you know? But anyway. Confuzzled with the tier 2 18 months, and Kira and Rennie and Plaid and Unicorn and Loser and Chaos and Fourth Floam and Tiny But Tough. Fourth Floam! Oh my god. Because of my stupid floams. Fourth Floam. Thank you for the 500 bits. Oh, Tiny But Tough and Jordan and Addison, thank you for the subs too. Okay, so it appears that 8 a.m. is a pretty good time on this lot. But you know what's an even better time? When it's snowing. One moment, everyone. We have to make it snow, and then we have to make it stop snowing. I just need to get a layer of snow on everything. Okay. Seasons cheats, change weather, sunny, cold. Okay, snow, snow, go away. Come again another day. Come on. There we go. Sun come out. Yes. This could be nice. Now, question is, if I put a roof on this, it will have snow on it, right? Light snow. I'd have to make it snow more for it to be covered. I think this is fine, though. This should be decent for building. The speed build's gonna look really pretty like this. This will be good. Okay. Can you make it a bowling alley? Okay, Sid, you know what? One step at a time. You see why I wanted to build this here? This is real nice. Pastel and Allie and Sir Long and Victory and Ghost and Micah and Lauren and everybody, thank you for the subs. Okay. But where is a cupcake machine going to go? But what will we do about the cupcake machine? Luckily, the lot is big. We will have plenty of space. Ariel, you know, I haven't actually watched the Paralives Paramaker tool thing yet. I saw a bunch of my friends made videos on it. They sent me an email with, like, early access to the trailer, and I was at my cousin's wedding, so I didn't get a chance to, like, watch it or make a video on it, but maybe at some point. I don't know. Which lot is this? Okay, Amy. You know in Glimmerbrook, the Realm of Magic world? You know the lot that's like 3 floors and really ugly? That one. Okay, anyway, it's the really ugly one but bulldozed. Just look for the ugliest house in Glimmerbrook, and then you'll find this one. And that's where you need to be. Okay. So let me look at the pictures again. This is what we were talking about shape-wise. I really like the idea of this one for vibes. I like the idea of this one for shapes. I like this one because I like the stone and the fireplace. I might put a big chimney. Maybe in the front we'll put a chimney. I don't know. I'm liking the shingles and the stone. Is it for my Simsie save? No, it's just for fun, Krista. We're gonna use lots of packs in this one probably. This one is winter themed. D and Flo and Bryn and Clarissa and Shoopy and everybody, thank you so much. Houses in Up, Michigan. Houses in UP. Oh, Upper Peninsula. Yeah, those are kind of the vibes. Very much so. Oh, you know what would be really nice? If we had windows like this. Alas. What? It said up. It was in all lowercase. How am I supposed to know? Oh, wait. The VOD from yesterday was hilarious because you could see both me and the chat the entire time it was broken. We were talking about that. So yesterday, Twitch was like totally down for about 20 or 30 minutes in the middle of my stream. So Like, I disappeared. No one could see me for about 5 minutes. Then I came back, and I could see people in Discord saying they could see me, but the chat was not loading because Twitch was down. And so I was, like, streaming on Twitch, but looking at the Discord as a chat. And then slowly, like, some people were getting access to the chat, but not everyone, and I still couldn't see it. So I bet, like, watching the VOD back on Twitch with ability to see the whole chat, like, now that it's all loaded, is really funny. Because, like, people were probably sending messages that no one could see but them. But now we can see them. Anyway, that's kind of funny. Anyway, Twitch went down for, like, probably 30 minutes in the middle of yesterday's stream. Jenny and Taz and Ceci and Ghost and Kyla, thank you all for the subs. Hey, Ghost, you're gonna have a great time. I'm excited for you, although I know it's scary. And Lhasa and Smallest and Kay and Tifer, and thank you all for the subs again. Anyway, that's pretty funny. Okay, anyway, shall we build? Shall we build? I think we shall. I'm just gonna wing it. And we'll see what happens. If we have to bulldoze, then we have to bulldoze. You know? Oh god. I don't know what I want to do. Why are the walls so tall? Anyway. Wintry vibes, everybody. Maybe I'll put like a chimney in the front of this part. Do you get it? Do you know? No shame in a bulldoze? There is no shame in a bulldoze. Look, I will be the first to say, sometimes you have to kill the house, okay? It happens. There's nothing wrong with it. Sometimes it's just ugly. And sometimes it has to die. We've all been there. Sometimes it's not good. Okay, I might actually go like 1, 2. Maybe that would be good. No, not kill the ducks. Kill the house. Different. That's not the same, actually. Okay, I think I want the house to be a little bit wider in the back. We could probably have a sneaky second floor in this one. I would be willing to bet. I can't see the grid. Snow is hard. Oh, we could have a skinny second floor. Okay. A beach-themed bedroom in this house? Do you think? I mean, we could. Do you think it would be out of place? I might have to make it snow more. At least if we do the house like this right now, it will be sort of fine oh, this is not gonna be good. At least we can see the colors better, you know? And then if later on we wanna get rid of the, or like if later on we wanna make it snow more so that you can't see the roof as much, we can do that. But for now, if we do it this way, then we can see everything that we're doing, which might not be bad. You know? Okay. Oops. Too far. Whoopsies. A sauna? Oh my goodness. I don't know if the house will be big enough to fit a sauna in. That would be pretty fun though, if we could have a sauna. Maybe we could put a sauna in like the basement. If we added a basement. I feel like a house like this might have a basement, right? I feel like that's not that abnormal. It definitely would have a basement. No, look, basements, foreign concept to me, the Floridian, okay? Do you know what, besties? We might be able to make this bigger. I could probably get away with it being, like, super wide. Like the other ones are. I live in Central Florida area, and I live, like, really near Disney. well, not like can walk to Disney, but I live in Orlando. No one can walk to Disney. They have too much property. Oh, you live near Tampa. Okay. See, sometimes when I answer questions about where I live, I never know, like, how much... Oh my god, this is really weird. I never know, like, how much detail to provide. Like, do you live in, like, England and know nothing about Florida except for Disney? Because my answer to you would be a lot different than my answer to, like, a person who lives in Florida, you know? Because, like, a person, obviously, who doesn't live or has never been to the U.S. doesn't really know. Besties, it's a bit ugly. Your time off request for Disney was just approved? Oh, Hope, this is exciting. Hope's coming to Orlando, in a few months. Because Hope was originally going to go to Orlando. You know, way back when, pre-pandemic. And then, you know, there was a pandemic and no one came on vacation. That looks ugly. Maybe I'll put this on the other side. You like it? Okay, maybe it's fine. I don't know. I need to think about it more. I might give myself some of those on that side, though. Maybe the roof at the top smaller. The roof at the top being smaller would be a really good thing. So here's my thought process with the roof at the top. We'll walk each other through it. That might need to be smaller, too. As of right now, the roof at the top is very large. So we can make the whole thing a little bit smaller, and then it'll be a bit lower down. That's one way of doing it. This is only 4 wide now, but do we like that? Maybe. It could be nice. It's a fun, big upper floor. Like, we could probably hide a bunch of rooms up there that you wouldn't expect. But it being a little bit smaller is a good thing. It definitely needs it. Okay, I think I want to put... I want another chimney. I want to put, like, a bunch of chimneys. Wouldn't that be so fun? This one's gonna be taller. Oh yeah, Christine, you were here, like, right before COVID at Disney, right before they shut the parks down. That's scary. Yeah, and Hope, you canceled your trip right before they closed the parks too, didn't they? I was in London, right? I flew home the day before they closed the borders in the US. I mean, I still would have been able to get home because US citizens could still fly home, but they closed the borders to, like, UK people. And all of Europe until, like, literally last month. The borders have been closed in the US. But I flew home from visiting Dan over spring break, like, right before that happened. Okay. Cool. I think... You weren't sure about the front chimney thing, but now you think it's cute? I think the front chimney is kind of realistic. Bear with me. I think I'll be able to change your mind on it. I think you'll like it. I like houses that look like that. That's pretty nice. Tegan, thank you for the bits. Oh my goodness. And Kat, finishing your job training today. That's exciting. Kalani and Mortain and Kawaii and Seafoam and Kira and Cecilia and Bugs and Ivy and Megan and Eli and Get Lost and Allison and Pocket and Jamie and Cantrell. Thank you, Seafoam Pudding. Wait, both of you? Both Seafoam Puddings just subbed? That's really funny. Bailey and McKenna and Baby and Jen and Pink, thank you all for the subs too. My cat just came into my office. Hi, Snappy. Okay, I think I need to scoot this. Oh, I have plenty of space in the back of the lot. I thought I had less. Come here. Do you want to come up? You can hang out. Yeah? Come on. Hello. Cat. Do you want to say hi to everybody? I'll pick you up for a second so they can see. Hi. You wave? Thanks, Snappy. Oh, a chimney in the master bedroom would be cool. It's really popular on HGTV. Do you know what? Having a fireplace in the main bedroom would be really nice. Like a fancy primary swoo. Was that always doing that with the grass? We're gonna have to make it snow more. It would be nice to have like a fireplace in that primary bedroom though. I would like that. Okay, besties, this room, very weird. I don't know about her, but we could make it into like a really small bedroom with an ensuite bathroom. I don't know. That's the chimney for now though. We'll come back to that. We will come back to that. We can definitely get a couple bedrooms upstairs. Oh, does a sauna fit there? Wait. Not really. Oh, you could fit a bowling alley in there. Oh, right. That's a really good idea. Okay, bye. Just like the tail appears. You have a suggestion. Okay, Hope, I'm listening. Maybe a stable. Oh, good God. Oh, a stable. That's an idea. Oh. Being in Muttley and Mystic and Kalani, thank you for the subs. Yeah, Hope, I don't know how to break it to you, but I'm with Little Dika on that one. I think that cottage living was your last hope. I think that now cottage living has come and gone. All bets are off. I don't think we're ever getting horses in The Sims 4. I never thought we would. I think I always was like, there's no way they'll do horses. But now that cottage living has happened and they never came, I don't think so. I don't think the Sims team likes horses. The Sims 4 horse living. Wow. Now that's an idea. Do I want to do that? That really, oh, good God. That really gets rid of some window options on the side of the house over there. Why are you think you're open? Why is the lighting like that? Why does it think it's... The room? It has a ceiling. That's really weird. What's making it do that? What does it think is wrong? Do you see how this is a room? It's dark. This one it thinks is outside. I just did retrace the floor. So these ones are the ones that don't... Is it this? Delete a wall and then put it back? I don't... It's a room. The roof pitch is too high next to the walls? I always do it like that. The farthest right roof bit. This one? I'm gonna go to Manage Worlds and see if we can fix it. Blueberry, Destiny, and Help It's All, and Lauren, Faye, and Evans, and Bank and Being. Thank you all for the subs again. Let me try this again. It might be the one in the back. I might try and add a floor on the top as well. Let's try new plan. Let's try and put a room on completely on top of it and see if that helps. Perhaps this will work. Oh, Dan yelled, no! I relate to that a lot. Let me... What the heck? So it is this. So if I got rid of her, would that fix it completely? This is a really new glitch. This didn't used to happen. This is really weird. I don't even know. I don't understand. I don't understand why it's doing that. This must be a really new glitch because I have built roofs like this before and very recently. And I've never seen this problem. Okay, if I just pull it way far in, it's fine. The clipping is so annoying. Okay, well, it's gonna clip. My friends, we can't fix that. But we can do it like this, and it'll work just fine. Haven't used so many times? Really? When? That sucks. Because I haven't seen this until now. Oh. I guess we'll just suffer when we decorate the inside. What if the upstairs is empty space? No, I want the upstairs to be bedrooms. I want to use the upstairs. I put the upstairs there for a reason. I'm gonna use them. They can't take the upstairs away from me. Yeah, I know it puts the exterior paint on that part of the wall. Not always, though. Sometimes when the roof is like this, when you paint... Look, let me show you. When you paint the roof, you see how it does that? It doesn't always do that. It does it sometimes. I've never had it change the lighting, though. That's really weird. That's the part that I'm, like, very, very confused by. Anyway, maybe they'll fix it. Maybe it'll stay this way for the foreseeable future. Who knows? That's the fun part of The Sims. You never know what to expect. No, you can't retrace the room to fix it. Besties, that was the first thing I tried. You think I didn't do that first? I am a simmer. And I've seen a glitch or two. The first thing I did was retrace the roof. It didn't work. I assure you, I did try. Okay. I think maybe it would be fun if we had, like, Well, maybe I'll, what just happened? What are you doing? Stop. Maybe if we did it like this, and I just put, like a flat roof, like in the front, on top of it. I don't know. I don't know. Oh. Okay, cool. And then we'll have like a yard but on the side instead of in the back because there's not a lot of space in the back. Anyway, it's fine. Doesn't matter. It's fine now. Clara and Emily, and Elip and Angelina and Sleepy and Kaya and Lucid and Chacho Slide and E and Sunny and Mickey and Blueberry and Destiny, thank you so much. Would I ever add all the money Stanley has total and build a house with that total amount? That's an interesting idea. I'd have to do a lot of research. I'd have to like go back and dig through all my videos and figure out the value of all his... Oh my god, this house is huge. Oh god. We may have made a mistake, everyone. We may have made a mistake. Okay, I'm sure it's fine. Everything will be fine. What? So they all just look white because it's snowy? Is that why it's doing that? I guess. Okay. This is a 2 living room house. Oh yeah. This is a 2 living room house. It's frosted over. Yeah, but I don't like it. I don't like it at all. Have they tried not frosting it over? Because I find it upsetting. Why is it not doing anything else that way? One of the roofs in the front isn't connected to the other roof in the front. That's because of the clipping inside. I'm gonna probably move those away when I furnish the inside and then put them back so we don't have to watch the clipping when we furnish the upstairs, but we will have to figure that out as we get there. I don't know if I want all of that to be, I'm not sure. I'll have to think about it. What packs am I using? Definitely Seasons. Aside from that, I'm not sure yet. But definitely Seasons. And then we'll go from there. Okay, let's get some stone. In a bunch of places, hopefully. Maybe some outdoor retreat? I don't know. Outdoor retreat. That's an easy one to exclude, I've found. Because outdoor retreat kind of has a weird selection of items. There's some fun things, but it's really not hard to not use outdoor retreat. Does that make sense? Okay. I think... Does not at all make sense? Oh. I just don't like the swatches in outdoor retreat that much. Kia and Beck and Greenleaf and Peyton and Lucid and Clara and Emily, thank you all for the subs too. The new fireplace item, the new fireplaces from Cottage Living. Yes, probably. Cottage Living has some really nice fireplaces in it. Shall I use Little Dika's new CC column? Okay, I think... that was a joke. I don't know if that's really the vibes. The attention seeker. No, fireplace item. Oh my god, sorry. You mean the, like, fire tools. Yeah. When you said fireplace, I thought you meant, like, literally fireplace, but you meant the fire, like, tools that came in the update yesterday. Oh, yeah. Yeah. You're coming home with me. Okay. Let me get... I think I'll use these Snowy Escape columns. Snowy Escape has some really nice items. Just a nice, simple wood column. Like, you really can't go wrong there. Okay. Oops. Let me get it in all the corners, perhaps? Yeah, the Snowy Escape column, honestly, arguably is better than the Gets Together column. I agree. I think you're right. I like this house. Oh, I really like this house. Okay. I think part of me kind of wants to make this a little bit smaller. I don't know if I like how far it comes out. I wish I could do like an in-between of those two depths, but oh well. I understand that I can't. I just wish that I could. Oh, I could probably put, we could hide, I assume, a room in there. Yeah, you could. We could put a bathroom in that if we wanted to. It's gonna be really annoying in build mode, but you could do it. We could sneak a bathroom there. I think could make for a nice ensuite or something. I'm wondering if I could put a chimney here though. Like I know another chimney, but this house obviously is like enormous and we want to have lots of fireplaces. Oh, I don't like how that looks from the back or from the front. If I made it shorter and you couldn't see it from the front. Ah! Short? Tiny? Maybe? Santa needs a lot of entrances, yeah. Okay. I think... Christine, that... Besties, don't argue with the mods. It's not a good idea. You're not gonna last long here. With that one. Step on Kate, Chloe, thank you all for the subs. Lucy with the 5 gifted subs. Gibby with the tier 2, 22 months. They have swords and they will poke you with them. Yeah, good way of putting it. Okay. I think it's also possibly important to remember that the mods are my friends. So I'm not really gonna like you if you're mean to my friends, you know? Simple as that. Okay. That'll be nice. Oh, hey, Snap, you're still in here? Were you underneath the couch? I hope you had fun. Okay. Do you know what? I don't like this. I don't like how this looks in the snow. That actually looks really bad. I don't understand why that's the only thing that has that weird snow texture. Nothing else has that texture in the snow. So why is that completely white? Nina, Royal, Maggie, Caroline, and Fates, and Kristen, and Meg, thank you all for the subs and bits, too. I don't get it. Oops. Small window. Ooh, that'll be pretty. Okay, we want to get 2 bigger windows over here. I'm probably gonna do it like that. That'll be a bedroom for somebody. And then maybe if we had a nice we might be able to work something out here. Perhaps. Oops. Oops. I don't know how big it should be. I don't know what I'm doing. Can you tell? Maybe we put this window like in the front of this and then we do something smaller up there. You know, Riverdale, I'm not gonna stream on Christmas, but I think I'm gonna stream on Christmas Eve. I'm not really sure what my plans are yet. I know that my grandma's gonna be in town, so I wanna juggle those things, but maybe I'll do a short stream and just pop in, you know? Miss and Ria and Meg and Nina, thank you for the subs. Oh my god, this is like my favorite style of house. I'm not kidding. I love this. I think this kind of thing is so pretty. The 24th is the Friday, yeah? I know. Oh, I forgot we had this Craftsman freeze. How big is that? Oh. Now that is something interesting to think about. Did that get rid of my columns? I can't put it there no matter what? Interesting. I kept my columns there. I'm trying to think of a way I can use that. The game is being really weird today. Well, now it can't be on this side? What? You wanna come here? Snappy, come here, it's okay. I'll hang out with you. Come here. Don't make such pitiful little crying noises because you're not getting attention. Oh my goodness. Okay, maybe we can't put it there. Careful. Don't get it stuck. Well, that one stayed. So, is it really random though? That is the question. Yeah, I don't know. Snappy. Oh, she's on the floor still. I don't know if You also can't delete it once you've placed it. Okay, be careful with those. We tried to do something interesting and just mess with it. I don't know if it's good. I don't know if it's gonna work on this house. Did I open the slime today? I did. It's a stupid slime though. It's just a floam. Well, why won't you go? Oh, because it's not the right trim. Sorry, there's not a... I know why it won't go there. That one is also custom content, so I'm not going to use it. Okay. I'm going to put... I think I will do that there, though. I think that's a nice touch. Right? What's a floam? It's like little foamy type balls in slime. It's the worst slime because they don't mix the colors very well. I'm not saying I hate floam, like if you got like a good floam. I'm saying I hate my advent calendar's brand of floam. They suck. They're terrible at making floam. They shouldn't even try. They should quit. Okay, I think we'll just do well, maybe I will put big windows over there. I feel like that would be really nice if we had some really big ones. You know, maybe that's a good touch. This is gonna be a beautiful living room. Because look, we can put the fireplace there and we can have a TV over here. And it's huge. Oh, Sunny, thanks for telling me to change your name. I appreciate that. I remember you. Now I put the name to the face to the name, you know. Spotlight and Bulletin. And Jenny, thank you all for the subs too. Okay. I love this house. I think this is gonna be really pretty. Seasons. Get a big door. Ew. Okay, that door. Get that door. I was thinking about putting the doors on both sides. I have to figure out what room this is gonna be, but in real life, that would be super nice. Maybe if the kitchen's over here and there's like a breakfast nook in this part. Wait, imagine this for a second, right? There's like huge kitchen, island, little breakfast table. And that's how you get out to like a little mini second yard space. I have to put a way to get to the other yard too. I'm thinking about closing it in though. I was like genuinely gonna do it like this and have like 2 little mini yards. I guess I could probably scoot the house forward a little bit too. What? Come here, you can come back, it's okay. Are you upset? Why? She does like such a pitiful little like, did you even hear that? Her like tiny little squeak? Why are you squeaking? What do you need? You sound so sad. Okay, we can get like a path that goes, I don't know, we'll figure it out. Whoop, to the front. And then on this part of the house, I was thinking about giving him a big old yard that goes like that. Come here. Don't just look at me like that. You don't have to be alone. We're right here. Do I even want to do it like that? Maybe I'll put it here. Oh, that's ugly. Well, we could always have like, no, we can't. That's horrible. Okay, wait, I want to put like a nice porch. I'm kind of thinking it would be fun. Stop doing that. If we had like a, you know, if it was round. Yeah, come here. You can come up, it's okay. What does she want? She's just looking at me. It's okay, come here. She's so cute. Another one? Can I pick you up? Come here. She's still just squeaking. Weird cat. Well, we could always have this go all the way across. I mean, that is another option. Oh, now you've gotten up the courage to come up? Okay. We have a cat. Do you want to play The Sims? I can teach you. I bet you'd be good at it. You know all about simming. Sure. Oops. Okay. And then if we put like staircases on either side of that and you could get off from there. Okay, now you're on the desk. Thank you. That's really good. That's exactly where you need to be. Oh, I knocked my water bottle. You're doing really good. I told her I would teach her how to build and she was like, okay, I'm coming. Did we get stairs with seasons? No? We can always use the ones from Snowy Escape. Okay. Oh. I'm not gonna like this. The placement of it's going to bother me. It's fine. Okay, thank you. What What if the entire porch is all stair? What, this one? Oh, we could do that. That's possible. The thing that I don't like is that when you put the staircase right up to the foundation, you know how it like flattens it? That always bothers me so much. Okay. Oh no, we did get stairs with seasons. We got 2 stairs with seasons. What am I saying? They don't match though. And I don't want to use those. We did get stairs with seasons though. Okay. She's put her face right in mine. You are funny, Snap. You are very funny. Okay, we could do it like that and we'll put columns. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. Simsie, you're in the cat's way. I know, apparently I am. Okay. Does that look okay? Well, maybe it would look better if it was further over. But then this is too big. Stop. Not you. You don't have to stop. You can just stay right there. Thank you. Okay. Thank you. What if we only had the stairs in the corner? And they were like there. And that was how you got in and out of the porch. I feel like that could work. That's probably better. We get it 3 high. I feel like I need to pet her more. I feel guilty that she's right here. And she's just putting her face with me. Thank you. Thank you. Also, Princess Peach and Katie and Lizzie and Miz and Ugly, thank you all for the subs, by the way. Okay. Don't mind me. Just gotta keep my face right next to my cat. Okay, we can have little stairs right in the front as well. This will actually look good with where the columns will need to be. Just be 2 columns. Oh, that was because of the, okay, I was like, what is that? Thank you, sweetie. You're so nice. I really like this house. I'm really excited. I feel like this is gonna be really nice. Okay, I do need to figure out what window to put up here. I do think it needs like something. I think that'll work though. Like that. Okay. And then as far as the rest of the windows go, I will probably figure them out more based, like that windows on like the side and the doors over here and stuff. I'll probably figure those out more so based on where the rest of the house will be. See, I don't want to put a door there because I want to put counters there. But this will work. It's already been an hour and we've only done the shell. This house is really big. This is gonna be a beast to furnish. Oh my god, Kayla the banana peel. Uh-oh. Let's find out what that means. Uh-oh. They scared the cat away already. I haven't even opened it yet. Oh. Oh. This one is from Twitch user DuckDan, who says, I'm literally peeing and crying right now. Please unban me. Snap, I can't see my chat. Okay, sorry, I was gonna stop recording too. This is from Twitch user DuckDan. Let me pull it up in a second. You can't see it yet, can you? No, you can't. Okay, Twitch user Duck Dan, who's I have it over so you can't see the other ban appeals. My dad banned Duck Dan. I'm literally peeing and crying right now. Please unban me. What do you guys think? Unban or no? Oh, hey, Miss Lollipop. Thank you for the raid. We're just discussing whether or not to unban verified Twitch user Duck Dan. So far, 77% says no. Don't unban him. And welcome, raiders. I'll show you my build in a second. Oh my god, there's cat hair all over my keyboard. Okay. 69% of chat now says don't unban him. 69% says don't unban you, so you can't come back. Well, now it's 68%. I denied it. I didn't want to show you the other ban appeal, so I turned my screen off. I don't want you to see the other ones. Some people don't deserve attention. Okay. Well, why is he banned? Oh, because I was trying to teach my dad how to ban people. Yesterday, I was trying to teach him. And I told him to ban Dan because I figured it was better he banned Daniel than a regular person in chat. I'm not gonna pull up like xemily330 and be like, Dad, type /ban xemily330. Like, what did Emily do? Nothing. Poor Emily's just hanging out, you know? We can't have Dad banning them, so anyway, I had my dad ban Dan. Petra and Bo with the 225 months, Nova, and Little Deco with the sub gift to Miss Lollipop Gaming. Hi, I hope you had a good stream. Okay, sorry. Here's my build. We're working on making this like sort of wintry cabin type of vibe. This is what I'm building so far. I really like it. I think it's very cute. It's also very large. So this should be interesting. But we'll get there. We'll figure it out. I'm sure it'll be fine. I'm sure it'll be fine. I think for now, this is not good. He's FaceTiming me.
Hello?
What?
I heard that you didn't unban me.
Yeah, I denied your ban appeal.
Why?
Because the chat voted and they said no. 863 people said they don't want you back in chat.
Well, I'll ban them all.
You're gonna ban all 863 of them.
I will open up your laptop.
No, I literally guarantee you that every person who voted don't unban you is literally in your chat right now as well. Like, I bet like all the people in your stream voted sit and said no.
No way.
I hung up. Celery, scrambled avocado, Petra, thank you all for the subs. Okay, let's get some wood floors. I think it would be nice if we had... Oh, maybe those would be nice. I never used these floors. Let's try and use something different, you know, like those. Oh, wait, open that up too so we don't forget about it. We got a lot of space. Yeah, imagine he starts crying. He starts crying because we won't unban him. Okay, I think... Can we put like 2 windows each of those places? Oh wait, it needs to be like there for it to line up with the upstairs, right? Or no, it needs to be there. Silly me. Well, we'll figure out how that looks from the inside, and if not, we can just move it around. But we'll probably have windows around there somewhere. Okay. And then we need to pick a nice wooden type of decking or something as well to put out here. Probably that one. And we'll do the same one on those too. You can't even see it on this one because there's snow. Ghost, thank you for the bits. You're listening to both streams and hearing Dan saying she hung up on me, and immediately after me saying I hung up. He banned me from his chat. Okay, whatever. I don't care. I don't need to be in his streams. He needs me. I don't need him. Tango Rainbow Savannah Alex, thank you for the subs. Okay. How are we gonna split this up? And where should the staircase go? Something to note is that there is no window over here. So that might be a nice place for a staircase because of the lack of window. Especially if we could like rotate it or something. That one is floating. I don't really want it to float. But if we could get the stairs like there. Can always like close this off a little bit. You know, like if we did the staircase like that, maybe that would be nice. Because then we could have like, I guess there could be a little bathroom there in the weird spot. Or we could just have nothing there and we could put the bathroom over here. I don't know. And then there would be like maybe a bedroom there. And then, oh. A hallway and a bedroom there. Oh, it's a bit small. Well, this bedroom could have like a weird wing if it wanted. Or at the very least, like a small little wing. You know? And then we could, like I said, keep the... Okay, well, what if... I know this is like really long and skinny, so it's really weird. But what if that was a room too? What if that was a room? And then that one has an ensuite bathroom because it's so small. And this is a bathroom as well because it's small. So there's 3 small rooms upstairs. Maybe like this one could be a nursery. Sorry about the yelling, by the way. I know Dan is... He may have died in his game. I don't know. A lot usually is happening, though, with him. When he's around, there's usually, like, a lot going on, so... There's no way to know for sure what it is. Oh, that is a horrible colored staircase. It needs to be way darker. There we go. Okay. This isn't that bad. Oh, he's yelling about him being banned. Was Shan unbanned him? Whose side are you on? I thought we were friends. Okay. That's nice, right? That layout of the... Okay. I didn't actually mean to keep Dan banned this whole time either. I meant to unban him yesterday before I got off stream. And now look at what's happened. Okay. This is fine. I don't need that wall there. No! Put it back. Never mind. I think the hallway's pretty realistic as well. This is nice. Oh, you're trying to bribe him? Oh, okay. Oh, you can keep that up then, Chan. That's a good idea. Good idea. Bribe him. Okay. So this room is probably gonna become a nothing room. Like, I'm probably gonna, you know, like, just put nothing in there because it's just in a spot that annoys me. think I could open the stairs below to more? Oh, I guess I could. Well, no. No, we've had enough issues with the roof clipping, okay? So actually what I've realized is that no, we cannot. That doesn't go inside, does it? Ah! Do you have any idea how much I hate this game? Could be a small closet or a powder room. Yeah, so, no. The reason I'm not gonna do that is because I want to put kitchen cabinets along there. And so, I don't want to have to put anything there. Like, what I want to do is have, like, I mean, maybe we could make it into a bathroom that comes up like this, depending on where I want to put the cabinets, but, then it's going to be a bathroom off the kitchen, and people usually complain when I do that. I don't hate that idea. Like, I don't care. People are always like, that's weird whenever I put bathrooms off the kitchen. But I guess for the most part, the kitchen cabinets will go like there, and then we can have the island, and then we can do a table. We need to think about the layout more, and then I can figure it out. Why is that weird? I don't know. I think they care about the smell. I don't know why. But they complain about it. Original and Absolutely and Roof and Julie and Breezy and Sunny and Hitch and Alpha and PJ and Granny and Coco and Megan. Thank you, and Snowy all with the subs. Thanks, everyone. Could be a laundry room. That's possible. The house is really big, so we could do that. Okay, we definitely need to get, like, a primary suite kind of vibe going on in here. I think that would be really nice. I just don't know where. I can do the columns like this in between the rooms. That'll be so fancy. Maybe this can be like the formal dining space. I wish that there was more of like a proper entrance. I mean, I can make a more proper entrance. I don't want it to just walk into the house. I think we need to have a sort of formal entryway. But it doesn't line up with the kitchen very nicely. Well, bathroom, and then there can be like, I could always scoot this chimney over as well, but we can get like, I mean, I can make myself my secret archways. Oops. It can go like that. Oh, wait a minute. You know what it can do? We'll put, those aren't going to stay, by the way. The fences aren't going to stay. I'm making little custom archways. And I want to put some of this above it. Look, how nice would that be? Very. Very custom. See? And then, this is really weird. We can move the windows. They don't have to stay where they are. That doesn't really matter to me that much. Frog and Wife and Special and Square. Did you take Com 1000 at your college? And if so, was your teacher a white man that resembled Jay Leno? Because that's my dad. I did take Com 1000 my freshman year, but my teacher was a little white lady that did not look like Jay Leno. She kind of looked like a bird, and I mean that in a good way. She was like small and had like longish hair. Square said her. I think they know who I'm talking about if their dad knows her. You know what I'm talking about. You get the vibes. But I did take her Comm 1000 class in my freshman year of college. If your dad teaches Comm 1000 at UCF, he knows her. That's all that matters. The person I'm talking to knows what I'm talking about. Okay. I think... Do all comm professors just look like that? Because mine did and I'm from the Northeast? You get it. You understand. Emily Stevenson Ducky, thank you for the subs. Okay. What's gonna be over here? This is gonna be the formal living room. This space is, at least. And then we have this weird, like, big open space that I don't really want, but I have. This could be the dining room. There's not any windows, though, but that's okay. And maybe this could be, like, a bedroom. I don't know. We can put, like, a nice... Or it could be, like, the library or something. We'll see. Where's the master bedroom? I don't know. I haven't decided. I was thinking about putting it over here, though. I just don't know how to split it up in a way that doesn't look stupid. I was thinking about making, like, the main bedroom, like, there. Well, maybe we could put a couple bedrooms over here. And there's, like, a weird hallway. And then there's, like, 2 bedrooms. That one's not very big. Well, what if... Wait a minute. What if it's like that? And that's the entrance into the main bedroom. Wait. What if it's like that, and that's the entrance? That's their ensuite bathroom. This is their closet. And then there's 3 really small bedrooms upstairs. And then this is like a bathroom off the door for guests. No, that's weird. I think that they should have... I think there should be another bedroom over here. I don't think this room should be this big. It's this part that's odd. Well, no. What if? Hang on. They can have their fancy room. But I'll mess with it first. See, look. I'm gonna make a little hallway into the office. I don't want to have a closet that big. It feels like a giant waste of space. Does that make sense? Like, I feel like we need to put, like, something else in there. We need to make use of the space. We can't just have nothingness. So there's, like, a little hallway and there's an office. And they have a really big bedroom and a really big ensuite. And their bedroom does have a fireplace. See? Ensuite. And in real life, that would be nice because the plumbing is right next to each other. So that's easy. Finn, Carly, Emily, Stevenson, Cal, thank you for the subs. 52 months, Carly. Thank you so much. Okay. That works. And then that could be a, like, the guest room or something for when grandma comes to stay. Okay. There's a lot of, like, hallway mess that doesn't really matter in this area, but what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? Okay, I like it. And then upstairs, there's 2 real bedrooms and a third, maybe, like, nursery, really tiny bedroom. But no window in the bathroom? In what bathroom? This one? I haven't put windows on the back yet. I deleted them because they were looking ugly. There's not going to be no windows over here. Don't worry. There's no windows in the main bedroom either. So don't worry. I just haven't done them yet. I will. We will get windows. I just wasn't there yet. I got rid of them. I had windows and then I deleted them so that we can make it look fancier. You know, we talked about doing a basement, but now I've built most of the house, and there's not like there's nowhere to put the basement. Come back. Yeah, I've also had lots of bathrooms in real life with no windows. In fact, there are 2 bathrooms, one right next to me right now in this house with no windows. There's one right there. Just through that wall. Okay. I think... Mini Kate! Oh my god, this is huge! Why won't it go to the right height? It lowers itself. It doesn't adjust. You only get 1 window. Hi, Maeve. Ed and Dr. Lily and Tabitha and Tense, thank you all for the subs too. Okay, I might have there be like no windows on this wall until I figure out how the bedroom's gonna be laid out. You know what we do get to have though? Big fireplaces. Huge ones with stone. Okay. How fun that when you we'll put like 2 chairs and then you walk into the parents' room and they have a massive fireplace. Anyway. And fireplace tools. We can have it all. Okay, this archway has bad color swatches. That is upsetting, but whatever. Okay, one thing that I have not done yet that I need to do still is put this stuff. This stuff. And then you get rid of this. So it looks all fancy. And you have these beautiful archways now. See? How fun. Isn't that just so fun? Okay, if we were gonna put a basement with a fireplace, if we were gonna put a basement, just in general, where would it go? I don't know. I think I don't want to put it in here because I want to have lots of kitchen counters and a big island. So, I'm not really a huge fan of this being the entrance to the kitchen. I wish that it was like, okay. Dan yelled, sorry. I don't know, I wish that it was different. In the empty L. Yeah, that's the thing. So I want to put counters there. That's why I was just saying I don't want to put it there, because I want to put like kitchen counters all the way around here. And I guess if there was a kitchen counter there, you might be able to manage a little tiny door into a little tiny basement, but the staircase isn't going to work, is it? I guess maybe if the little tiny door was like there, but then that looks horrible. You see? Then what do we do? Cry? I don't know. Probably. If it's a ladder, so it's more like a cellar, that's possible as well. I need to put a staircase. Can't intersect with walls. Okay, you can't intersect with walls. It has to be like that, and it has to be... What obstructions? What obstructions? You think the column's an obstruction? No? You don't think the column's an obstruction. Okay. So, what is then? Do you want to tell me about that? I'll listen to you. Is it that column? Is that what you don't like? No? You want to tell me what your problem is? It shouldn't be the rails on the stairs. Manage worlds and come back. We can try that. We'll find out. Did I see Little Zika's trick? No. It's that it's too close to the foundation. Oh, so I have to lower it? If you hold down control, you can place a staircase from the upper level down. Oh. Oh, hi, Snap. Come here. What do you want? I can help you. Come say hi. Let's try it. Whoa. That was so cool. I'd never done it before. I loved that. Whoa. Okay. That was really fun for me. I won't lie to you. That was really exciting. Okay. Snappy, do you want Dan's room? I know. He's so mean for not letting you in there. Okay, well, that's gonna be a YouTube short. I'm gonna put a laundry room in the basement, I think. It would be kind of fun to have that as a laundry room. And this can be like, maybe we could put a foosball table down there or something. I don't know. That'll be so cute. Now, you know what's not cute? The entrance to it. Sauna, because winter. We did talk about putting a sauna. I do worry that if I put a sauna in there, it'll be a little bit ridiculous. Like, I know we talked about putting a sauna, but is that not, like, too much? That's the size of a sauna, isn't it? Not too much. Okay. They can have a sauna. It's not too much. We'll have a sauna and a foosball table. Just your average family home. Jay and Doug and Punky and Bree and Josie and Allie and Lily and Turtles and Ed and Tiger Lily. Thank you all for the subs. All the houses have saunas in Finland. Really? To me, that seems like really fancy. I guess it's probably a regional thing. Like, you might not think of it as being fancy, but to me, I'm like, whoa. That is so fancy. Let me furnish the basement now and just get it over with, because otherwise I will probably forget. Do you know what would be so nice? And look, I understand that even having a laundry room is so nice, but my laundry room right now has, it's probably like that big. It's like, well, maybe even half tile. It's like enough space for just the washer dryer, right? And it's got a shelf above the washer and dryer, but it's like just one of them wire shelves. It would be so nice. Like, how fancy would it be if you had like built-ins and like baskets? Whoa. No, JJ, I saw your sub. I just read yours like a second ago. That was the first one I said in that batch. And G, thank you for the 12 months too. But anyway, the sauna seems very fancy. Moral of the story. You can buy saunas from the local Home Depot. Where do you put it? I don't think anybody has a sauna in Florida. Maybe they do. But like, why would you? Maybe they do. I don't know. I've never been in a sauna. I don't know anything about that. Florida is the sauna. You just walk outside, just open the door. There you go. Problem solved. Leon and Purple. 2 people named Purple. Oh my god, Purple Nova 5 and Purple Plum Bomb 77 just subscribed in a row. A lot do? A lot of people have saunas in Florida? Really? Not me. I'm sure there's lots of fancy houses with them. I don't know if the average house in Florida has a sauna though. That I would be really surprised by. Okay, I want to get a sink. Been to a sauna once in my life. I got in, I felt like the air was solid and it made me feel like I was choking. It was horrible. Do you know what? I vividly remember one of the first times I ever had a panic attack. Fun story was when I was younger. I was probably like 8. I was like in 3rd or 4th grade, 8 or 9. And we had come back from visiting my grandparents. And it was one of the first times I ever flew on a plane. Like usually we would drive to see my grandparents. You know, I might have been younger because Shanna may have been an infant and that's why we flew. So I may have been like 6, I don't know. But we flew instead of driving to Chicago. And so when we flew back, we like left the airport. It was Christmas time, so it was like cold in Chicago. And then we got here, we walked out of the airport and I felt like I got hit with a wall of like horrible Florida air. Because of the humidity and the heat and like how thick it is, which I'm used to because I live here, but it freaked me out then. And I was like, oh my God, I can't breathe. I'm going to die. And then I like convinced myself that it was still that way for days and days and days. And so for like days I was panicking that I couldn't breathe. Anyway. That was one of the first times I ever like panicked. Anyway, Florida, you know? And I didn't really understand because I was like so young. Now looking back on it, I understand like, oh, you just were scared because of the humidity. It like freaked you out. And I understand it now too because it happens when I get off planes still. But I am more logical about it now. You know, it's a bit different these days. I might not put a sink in here. They don't need a sink. Sinks are for losers. Yeah, that like thick air is scary. As a Midwesterner who travels to Florida, I know exactly what you're talking about. Yeah, if any of you have ever visited Orlando, and you step off the plane at MCO, you may understand the feeling. I wouldn't be surprised if you were like, yeah, that makes perfect sense, Kayla. I'm so with you. Richard, thank you for the bits and the subs, by the way. Thank you so much. But anyway, you visited Orlando as a 7-year-old and sunburnt your eyelids. Oh my God, that's scary. Yeah, the sun is brutal. I think a lot of people forget about like, or they're kind of lax about sunscreen. Don't be. Like, think about this. Do you want a sunburn on the tips of your earsies? No. Sunscreen. Besties, if you're gonna wear sandals, your toes, sunscreen. Okay? I'm not kidding. You like, think about, don't just put it on like the big parts. Put it everywhere. You ever gotten a sunburn like in the part of your hair? I have. It sucks. Anyway, people don't think about your scalp, but your scalp, that sucks. So like hats, honestly. Yeah, no, that's the worst. You don't want that. Okay, I think let's put a photo of some cold. That looks like a cold place. That looks like Coldplay. Sorry, that wasn't funny. I want to put like, no. Look at Dan's message. Where? Oh my God, Snappy, what are you doing? Do any of your cats, like, perch on pillows like this? Because she always does this on, like, the couch pillows and stuff. She, like, perches up on them. What are you doing, Snap? I think that's her first time sitting on that particular pillow. There's a pillow that's usually on the couch, or this, I guess it's a chair, not a couch. It's big though, so it may as well be a couch. But there's a pillow that's usually there that she sits on like this, but I don't think she sat on this Christmas pillow yet like this until now. Well, there you go. Your cat likes being under the pillow, that's funny. Emma and Oro, thank you for the subs and bits. Oh my god, yeah, the sun is a lot. Oh no, Zoinks, I'm sorry. That is a nightmare. But anyway, that's my cat. Doesn't Dan's office look nice? Thanks, I decorated it myself. It was really funny when he first moved. I had like pre-built his desk and his this bookshelf. We didn't have the chair yet, and so when he got here, he was like setting up his PC, and then I was like putting all his things on the shelves so that it would be like ready, and he'd have all his things together, you know, because he brought a lot of things with him that used to be in his room, like little things like the stuffed animal and stuff like that, and so we set it up like right away so that he'd have all his stuff back, which I think was a nice thing to do. I think that helps. It makes it feel more homey fast, you know, which is important when you've moved to a different country. You know, I feel like that makes a nice touch to feel at home in your space when you've moved. Ew. How should I do this? Does that look nice? I don't know. Okay. I think I like the wooden one better. I just don't know what to... I think I like the look of the wooden one better too, but I don't know what color to make it. We can go for like the horrible red. Oh, none of them match. Why? Why? Spade, 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 spade. Oh, Spade has that one. That'll work. That's fine. It looks like the floor that we have. Oh no. Okay. I would like to put a light here because it looks dark. And then, you know, Declan, I never got my viewer Twitch recap. I got my like streamer Twitch recap. The viewer one never came, and it's making me nervous because I think it should have. So I don't know if I will be getting one. And so you saying that you never got yours makes me feel a little bit like, I don't know if yours is gonna come. Which sucks because like we all obviously were hoping for one. But I don't know if they're gonna come. You had to put on, like, you had to turn on marketing emails from Twitch and like have it on in your settings in order to receive it. And if you did it too late, then it wouldn't work and you would never get one. So that might have been the problem. You might have had it off and not realized. But I never got the viewer one, which I was sad about because I wanted to see who I've been watching this year. But I think it was kind of a botched rollout of them, basically. From what it sounds like. I don't know. But I got the streamer one, so I could see like how many hours I streamed, and my most used emote in my Twitch chat was, believe it or not, Simsie Love. Yeah, I don't know why they didn't do like an in-app thing of it. Like, doesn't it feel like it would have made so much sense to like have a whole feature in your phone's app? Also, they took Ludwig out of the recap. So Ludwig, this might be like a really niche reference to you, and I'm sorry for bringing it up, but Ludwig was one of the biggest Twitch streamers. And he signed a contract like 2 weeks ago to move to YouTube. He like basically got paid by YouTube to move to YouTube when his Twitch contract ran out. So Twitch didn't include him in the recap statistics. So if your like top watch streamer was Ludwig this year, you watched hundreds of hours of Ludwig streams. They just removed him from the stats because he switched to YouTube. Even though up until 2 weeks ago, he was like one of the biggest Twitch streamers. I don't really understand why they did that. Like Ludwig had his subathon this year. You might have heard about it in the news. He literally streamed for an entire month straight. Like he did not go offline for a month. He like slept on stream. He was live for a month. So that was like a really big deal. Like he broke the most subbed record on Twitch. Like he did a lot this year. And I think it's really weird that they took him out of the Twitch recap. Because like, sure, he's not a Twitch streamer now as of 2 weeks ago, but he was still a big part of Twitch this year. I don't know. It feels kind of petty. I don't really like that they did that. But was Lupo's removed? It might have been. I assume that any of the people who switched over were. Unless like Twitch forgot about them. But I assume Lupo was taken out of the Twitch recap too. But Lupo wasn't on. Lupo left like a few months ago now, right? Ludwig only just left. But maybe they weren't allowed to. I don't see why they would be not allowed to. I think it would make more sense if Ludwig like got banned from Twitch. Like if the reason Ludwig wasn't in the recap is because he got banned and then like did something wrong, so they took him out of the recap. Like that would make sense. But if he just like left. Ceiling light in sauna? Well, what you have to put a light in the sauna. I don't know what people have in saunas. I've never been in a sauna. Maybe YouTube said no, but why would they? Why would they care? I don't know. But he was on Twitch for 11 out of the 12 months, so it doesn't make sense to me, but whatever. I can't see why they would include that in contract. And didn't Ludwig tweet about it? Didn't Ludwig say something like, I'm sad to not be included, but I get it, or something like that? Because I'm bummed that I was completely removed from the Twitch recap, although I understand it from a business perspective, it's still sad to be erased from so many people's year. Thanks to everyone who watched me. I appreciate you. So I don't think that, I don't know. Pool light mood, like wall light stuff? Okay, sure. I always just put ceiling lights in every room in my Sims builds, purely from a, useful Sims build perspective. I just prefer to have ceiling lights, but maybe they can have one wall light as a treat. Sure. Anyway, it's weird that Twitch did that, I thought, so whatever. Let's put, that's a bathroom, and then unfortunately this is also a bathroom. You won't have this horrible roof problem in game when you're playing, but you will have it right now. And I can't move them because it breaks the walls, so oh, you're fine, Kevin, I get it. Don't worry. I do not share your passion of saunas. I know absolutely nothing about saunas. So I appreciate the tips as a person who has never been in a sauna in her entire life. You know, KK, I don't actually know. I haven't been to Ludwig. You know what? I haven't been to any of Ludwig's YouTube streams until last night when I saw in my sub feed that he was live, and I kid you not, peeling an egg. Like, trying to take the shell off of a raw egg. And I was like, you're doing what? So I clicked on it. But he was literally streaming himself trying to peel the shell off a raw egg without breaking it. Yes. Really solid acquisition there, YouTube Gaming. I love my egg gaming streams. Is it possible? I don't know if he finished. I didn't watch it for long. It was kind of gross, but he was getting some chunks out of the egg. No, because there's like a membrane. Oh, this is disgusting. There's like a membrane, right? So like the egg stays in like the little bag, and he was trying to peel the... I don't know. Apparently someone did it on TikTok. That would make sense as to why Ludwig tried it, but... Look, I'm the wrong person to ask for details. I don't know much about this particular topic. Anyway, it's kind of gross, so. Okay. They also have an air pocket for chicks to pierce and take their first breath of air. You know, I can say with certainty that I would have been happier not talking about this. I think my life would have been better had we never brought this up. No. What are we talking about? Nothing. We are not talking about anything, 16th Rose. There is no discussion happening right now of anything at all. Okay. Hey, Simsie, can you make a diagram for us of the anatomy of an egg? Yeah, let me just close my Sims game really fast. Let me whip up my egg diagram and we'll start working. Eggs can't break on grass? Interesting. I didn't know that. That's really useful information. Well, yeah, Hassan's in the recap, but he only got a temp ban. Lots of people get temp bans on Twitch. Hassan is temp banned right now. I don't really want to talk about why, because I'm scared of getting banned too. I don't know. But anyway, Hassan is temp banned on Twitch too right now, but I think when I said that it wouldn't surprise me if Ludwig was banned, think about like Dr. Disrespect and how he got perma-banned from Twitch. Like, it would make sense to me, and we never even found out why, by the way. Why he got banned, but it would make sense to me if like Dr. Disrespect had streamed on Twitch for 11 months this year, got perma-banned 2 weeks ago, and then he wasn't in the Twitch recap because he got perm-banned, because he did. But now he's a YouTube streamer. Like, that exclusion from the Twitch recap makes sense, I feel like. But it's really weird that Ludwig wasn't included. At least I think so. Okay. I mean, he's not a great guy. Oh, Dr. Disrespect? I know. But that's still not why he got banned on Twitch. You know, I don't know why he did, but it's interesting. I think the first recording of Hassan's banned. Yeah, I heard about it on TikTok. Hassan got banned for like 7 days, didn't he? As far as I'm aware. How old am I? Talia, I am 22. Oh my god. Sorry, I have a story. Oh, okay. So at the airport, on Sunday, when we flew home from my cousin's wedding, we had checked 2 bags across my whole family, and like because we all had to pack our wedding clothes and like snow clothes, so we all brought carry-ons, but then like 2 bigger bags to put like the wedding, like the suits in and stuff, so that people wouldn't like have to squash them into a tiny carry-on. And so we had checked 2 bags, one under my name, one under mom's name. And when we go to check them to board the plane on the way home, we had to like show mom's ID for hers. And then she was like, oh, can I see now Kayla's ID? So I went to get it, and she was like, oh, honey, how old are you? And I was like, I'm 22. And she went, oh, I thought you were like 16. I was gonna say I need to see your ID. But she was like, oh, honey, how old are you? And then when I said 22, she went, oh. But anyway, We all laughed, and I was like, don't worry, I get that a lot. But it was, and then she was like, oh, she like started backtracking. She was like, oh, it's just because the mask. And I was like, no, don't worry, it's fine. I get it all the time. But it just was really funny. But I can't express to you enough, like, how funny the, oh. But yeah, you do have to check my ID. In fact, I am over 18. And that's how lilsimsie got banned on TikTok. Yeah. Did you know? Oh, sorry, I almost coughed. Did you know that I got too excited? I breathed in too much air. I got banned on TikTok a few months ago because they thought I was under 13. Yeah, dead serious. Wait, when you first turned 21, you went to buy some wine at Target, and when you went to check out, the cashier said, "Where's your mom?" Happy birthday! That is so funny. That is so funny. I'm sure it made you sad at the time, but that is really funny. Where's your mom? Meanwhile, I am a grown adult. The other time at an airport, when I had a weird, like, they thought I was really young moment, was same thing. I was trying to check a bag. I was flying by myself to London. I was 19, and I went to check the bag, and he asked to see my ID. And at the time, keep in mind, I couldn't drive yet, so I had a learner's permit that said I was 19, okay? I handed him my thingy, and he was looking at it for a while, and then he went, "You don't look as old as this says," and like kind of was like almost like accusing me of it being fake. But the way he was like, "You don't look as old as this says." Okay, well, I don't have a fake learner's permit that says I'm 19. Of all the, why would I have that? Anyway, it wasn't fake. I was 19. But like, why would I have a fake learner's permit to be 19? Like, you can't even buy alcohol with that. Like, anyway, it was kind of funny. But Florida IDs notoriously look fake. Oh, really? I mean, it was in Florida when it happened, but so I assume you've seen a lot of Florida's permits, but to drink in Canada? Yeah, but why do I have a Florida learner's permit to drink in Canada? And just the way he said it, the like, "You don't look as old as this says." All my homies have fake learner's permits. Yeah, okay. The real cool kids have fake learner's permits. Okay, I think... Oh, anyway, nothing happened. I didn't get in trouble. It just was funny. And it kind of scared me at the time as well, because I was like, I'm not doing anything wrong. I'm also flying to England alone. Like, flexing the provisional license over here. Yeah, okay, not to brag. Actually, I do have a real license now, by the way. I can drive as of this year. 2021, I finally have a horizontal real license. Nobody get too jealous, okay? I want to put a painting in here. So stupid. But anyway, I did not drive for a very long time because I was afraid. I think... wait, no, I want the towel. Yeah, well, who's verified on Twitter? That too. I have a driver's license and I'm verified on Twitter. What about you? A bartender made fun of you for your still vertical license? Oh, that's not fair. Because I would have had a vertical license if I hadn't moved and gotten, a new license, and when I got my real license, like, you would have a vertical one until, because you don't have to renew it until 8 years after you get your permit initially. But if you had gotten your driver's license when you were under 21, it would be vertical. So like my brother's got one and he won't have to renew it for a few years. So he's going to have a vertical one for a while. In the US, at least in Florida, if you have a learner's permit or a license and you're under 21, it's vertical. And then when you're over 21, it's horizontal. So it's like a really easy way to be like, hey, look. But it's just, they swap them. But anyway, I don't know if that's everywhere. Some places won't even sell alcohol if you have a vertical license, even if you're over 21. Interesting. Yeah, I think it's a pretty clever thing to do. I don't know. But anyway, interesting. Nothing wrong with that. Yours is vertical until September and you just turned 25. Yeah, see? A lot of people have them. Anyway, I don't know what the rules are in every state. Like, there might be, like, specifics to it that are different in certain places. I don't know. But at the very least, I know what happens in Florida. So. Oh, you tried the motion controls on the Animal Crossing stretching? Oh, how did that go? You said it was harder than it looks? I guess I'm not surprised by that. I can see how it might be difficult to do the motion controls in the Animal Crossing stretching. That checks out. I feel like it would be glitchy, you know? Like, I can see how that would... Oh, you feel like it's hard without motion controls? Oh, interesting. Your vertical one expired on your 21st birthday. Interesting, because my vertical one, well, it's the same as my actual license. My license, even though I got a new license, like a license this year, it still expires in 2023, because it expires 8 years after I got my permit. Like, they say that they issued it initially in 2015, even though it wasn't my license, and I got, like, a real license this year, so that it expires in 2023. But yeah, I don't know. It might be different where you are. That's really interesting. I hadn't really thought about that. I don't know how to put a shower in here that doesn't look stupid. No, I've had a real ID. Florida has had real ID since when I got my first. I'm literally holding my first learner's permit, and this one is a real ID. Like, the one with the, you know how you have to have a real ID now with, like, star or whatever, like the verified one? Like, I think certain states have been rolling them out slowly, but Florida has had it as long as I've had an ID. So I never had to get a new one. It just was always that way. We mentioned this a while ago. I didn't realize, because I guess I didn't realize that other places hadn't rolled them out as soon as we did, because I only knew what I knew in Florida. We talked about that before, but yeah, I've always had the verified real ID since I got my ID. So I don't even know when they first started doing it in Florida, because I wasn't paying attention when I was like 14, you know? But a lot of people, like a lot of states, as of only very recently, have started requiring them, right? Spent 6 hours at the DMV in California to get yours. Oh my god. Yeah, I'm really lucky that they just issued it then. I really lucked out there, apparently. Yikes. I'm really sorry that was so difficult. So unnecessarily difficult. But yeah, I have always had one. Verified on Twitter and in Florida. But I remember, like, seeing signs at the airport being like, will require real ID, and being like, oh no, what if I don't have one? And then realizing, oh, I already do. I don't know. I think, MK and Jay and Vexy and Wendy and Allie and Jordan and Quillabear and Kitty and Ivy and Daisy and Sunny. Thank you all for the subs, by the way. Also, oh my goodness, Jay, you're getting your first ever gaming PC tomorrow? That's awesome. That is so exciting. Don't use passports when you travel. You don't have to use a passport to travel in between states, Peachy. A lot of people in America don't have a passport. I think important to note how absolutely enormous the US is. And so a lot of people, like, even traveling between states is a really big deal, and a lot of people will never leave the country. And so a lot of Americans don't have passports, and you certainly don't need a passport to travel between states. Like if I wanted to go to Georgia, I don't need a passport. I can just use my ID to fly domestically. But anyway, you don't need to have a passport to travel domestically. Dan needs a passport too because he doesn't have a US ID because he's in limbo until his green card gets issued. Yeah, and getting a passport and stuff is really expensive, obviously. So a lot of people like you don't need one until you need to leave the country, and a lot of people don't. So, anyway, it's interesting. Okay. I think. Oh, really, Emma? Your mom used to like go to Canada with just her driver's license. That I feel like I can see that happening back in the olden days. I can see them having some sort of deal or something between the U.S. and Canada like that. Probably not anymore, but I didn't know that you did need a passport to get into Canada, but I guess I can see it. Yeah. With just ID, you can drive across the border. Interesting. Yeah, not anymore. Okay. I like that. That's pretty nice. Canada-US road borders didn't require a passport until like under a decade ago, you think? Really? That is interesting. Only need a birth certificate back then? Whoa, that's really weird. I didn't know that. I've never driven across the Canada-US border, obviously. How am I gonna get up there? So I didn't know that. That's interesting. I think... Yeah, I don't frequent up there. So... people would cross over to hunt, so there was little need to use a passport. Wow. That is a very foreign concept to me. I honestly cannot think of anything that I would rather be involved in less. You can still only use license to get into Canada through driving, but you only need a special license? Oh. Oh. What kind of like special license class is it? I guess that makes sense. And you would know, being up there in Michigan. Yeah, that makes sense in a border state. That makes sense. Called enhanced license. Oh. It's a marker on your license and it just costs a bit extra? Oh. Okay, that's like less fancy than I thought it would be. Huh. Well, maybe I'll go drive to Canada. Maybe I'll go move to Michigan and get an enhanced license and then drive to Canada. Or I could just use my passport. Oh my god. I do not want to drive to Canada. Could you think of anything worse than driving to Canada from here? All the way? No. No. Oh yeah, people drive to Canada all the time. Not from Florida, though. People don't drive to Canada from down here all the time. Canadians drive to Florida all the time? Really? How long of a drive is that? I used to drive to Chicago every year, and it was like 18 hours. But, well, I didn't drive. My dad drove, and I sat in the back. But depending on where you're going in Canada, that's going to be a nightmare. You people, I'm sorry. 23 hours for you? Terrible. Terrible. Cable, thank you for the 32 months. Thank you so much. And Caitlin and Joe and Patty and Viv, thank you all for the subs. I think... You can get into Canada with a US green card without a passport. Really? Okay. I mean, I guess that makes sense to an extent. But yeah, I have a lot of really unpleasant memories of that road trip to my grandparents' house. I mean, obviously, like, being in the backseat of a car for that long when you were young is unpleasant. But I have a lot of, like, not so fond memories of making that trip when I was a kid. Yeah, it just sucks. And it used to take us, like, 2 days. We would never do it straight through, because usually it was my mom would fly because she had to work, and she couldn't take, like, the amount of time off it would take to drive and also visit her family. So usually it would be, like, my dad and my siblings and I, and then my siblings are, like, fighting each other in the back seat, and everyone is stinky, and you feel car sick, and you're in the car for 2 days and stopping constantly because there's, like, small children and a dog, and, like, it just... And then I have to sit in between my stupid brother and sister because they have, like, big fat car seats and they're hitting each other the whole time, and I'm right there in the middle getting... Anyway, it was unpleasant. I did not like those drives. Middle seat is brutal, yeah. Never again. Never again. Okay. Want to take a plane? Because planes are very expensive. Trying to fly 5 people is very expensive. And then you also have to think about, we have to find boarding for the dog, or we could bring the dog to grandma's house. So, like, flights for 5 people and dog boarding, expensive. So, and then we had to drive back, yeah. Gas is expensive too for a drive like that, but it's not as bad as the flights. Okay. I think this might be a little bit too large. This might be a bit on the too big side. Maybe I'll do it like... No. Oh, you got an electric car? I want an electric car. When I buy another car, I'm going to get an electric car. I've been doing a lot of research on electric cars, and I really want an electric car. The next car that we buy is going to be electric. I don't need a car right now, so I'm not going to do that. But the next car that we buy will be electric. Just drive an RV on long trips? Well, again, you have to think about the price that you have to rent it. Or buy it or whatever, but you know, getting the RV is also very expensive. So, you know, driving your own car, cheaper. But anyway, I really want to buy an electric car. That is very much a thing that I am interested in. I don't necessarily like how this looks that much. Should I put stone on the floor? No. Maybe. Should I do a different kind of stone? Should I do the... Why do they all look so bad with the seasons stuff? Just found a gyro fragment on your beach? Wait, Wendy, Shan, didn't you say that happened to you earlier? I swear I saw Shan, or maybe it was Christine. Yeah, Christine said that she found one on her beach earlier too. So maybe, is that like a thing that you can find gyroid fragments on your beach now? I didn't know that. I haven't seen that yet. You found one today as well? Oh. Oh, it's the new update, like from last night? Oh. Well, there you go. That would explain it. If it only started happening last night. That would make sense. I don't know if I think that the stone on the floor is like too much, but maybe if I get a rug, it'll help. You know? I think it will. Just cover it up a little bit. This is the breakfast nook. And then we get like a small table. Yeah, we are talking about gyroid fragments. Yeah. Oh, Meg, the music that I'm playing right now, this song is called Simsation from the Sims 2 soundtrack. What made you go with stone flooring? Oh, I think that is a subtle way of saying, I hate it. Why would you pick this? The reason I did it is because I thought that the floors looked weird being a different color than the counters. Like them both being wood, but different shades of wood bothered me. So I tried stone. But I understand and accept that the stone is not being well received. I get you, besties. I understand. It's okay. We'll figure out a nice way to put something else. We'll figure it out. It'll be okay. Ooh, I love the, like, cranberry type color. That's pretty nice. Well, if we do it like this, then we can have, like, a backsplash of some sort. If we do it like this, we could have the stone that we have outside as the backsplash even. Oh, maybe only on one wall. Okay, maybe on one wall we could do that. Oh, God. Okay, maybe there's no door to the patio from over here. I want there to be. Oh. Maybe it... Let me think about this. Can I fit it? The stone gives it character. Oh, that's a good sign. That gives me pain. Well, listen, in real life, if we had stone floors in a mansion like this, we install underfloor heating. Okay. I think I don't know what to put. This kitchen is making me feel sad. Also, I don't think we're gonna finish this one today. We're probably gonna have to keep working on it tomorrow. Now that I think about it, there's no way we'll finish it today. This house is huge. Okay, I think we can do it like this. Rainbow puzzle carpet in the kitchen. That's a good one. Also Gnomes and Sophia and Lettuce and Tessa and Catherine and Mars and Famous Hand Owen and Miss Gems and Wendy and Makilla and Sarah with the 21 months. Thanks, everybody. Unlocks entitlement. Okay. You also found a gyroid fragment on your beach in Animal Crossing. Well, there you go. It sounds like they did add it, like, officially. I think I might put the stove, or the fridge, I mean, over here. I'm gonna get the sink is gonna look perfect in that little corner. Oh, just picture it. I mean, not in the corner. It'll be in, I said corner, but what I meant was in front of the window. Okay. I think, wow. Stunning. Why is the end cabinet a different shade of brown? It's the lighting. The lighting in The Sims is bad. That's the problem. So sorry to tell you this, but that is the issue. The cabinet shaders are bad. Welcome to The Sims 4, everybody. Nice to have you. Okay. I think it might be cool if we did it like this. A round island in the center. Ooh. Is it cool or does it suck? I don't know. This is a regular sim home, not a vacation home. This is just in Glimmerbrook, believe it or not. It's not even anywhere fancy. Okay. Darker. I was thinking about putting over here like a couple of hutch type cabinets. Maybe like that, and then with a, well, I kind of want it to be like, or it doesn't have to be, is it a breakfast nook? Or is it just sad? I meant coffee nook. Wait, the table is the breakfast nook. I don't know if I like it. I don't know if it's too close to the... Well, I could have it clip a little bit so that it's not as close. That's a nice kitchen layout, I think. I don't know where to put the... I guess the trash can goes over here. Or we put the trash can in the counter, thanks to my good friend, Little Dika. No, that's for building a coffee shop and not for building a coffee nook, just to be clear. Okay, get a light there. This is nice. Could I add an espresso machine? When you put like the espresso machine, oh, you can't put it on the counter. Never mind. So can I add a coffee maker? Or this one? I can put that one. Yeah. Yeah, Sims can go around Circle Island. You underestimate the Sims' abilities. I know the Sims are not very smart, but they're actually decent about getting around stuff like that. They'll be okay with that. It's not too close. I need a grinder too. I think it's too much. I think it's... I wish that I could just have a little coffee maker. Because the espresso things, maybe it's a bit too fancy. And too cluttered. It's a lot. But if we do it like this, I can just get some little mugs. I can scoot this little counter over a little bit. And then I'll be so happy. We have the get together tea rack as well instead, which might be better than the mugs. These mugs are very low quality looking, but it is okay. I like it. This is a fancy home. Yeah, but do I have to put a nightmarish coffee pot? Espresso machine? I don't care about coffee in real life. I'm not a coffee drinker. I don't drink coffee. Oh my god, the aprons. Is there even an empty wall for that? There's not an apron wall. We could put the aprons down here. For some reason in the laundry room. Honestly, I like those colors. Cute. Okay. And then we have some new stuff. Like, well, I have to put this by a bunch of fireplaces. They were dirty and now they're hanging up to dry. You get it. I can put this cake thing. Was anyone else very surprised that this fruit cake is like an item and not a thing your Sims can cook? Like, I knew it was a fruit cake in the picture, but when I saw it, I was like, that's a recipe. But it's not. It's an item. I was really surprised by that. Oh, they said it in the stream. Oh. So I guess if I had watched the stream, I would have known. But I wasn't home when they did that stream. Oops. Oh, whatever. I threw my old license. I don't really care about fake food items. Anyway, so that's my fault. I was spreading misinformation, but I don't really care about having fake food items. I'm not that interested in that. So I don't really think I'll use it much, but yeah, we already have fruitcake. I didn't really think about the fact that it would be like another fruitcake. I just was like, that must be a new kind of cake recipe. I did not consider the possibility that they would give us fake food. The idea of fake food in The Sims is like genuinely very surprising to me. I did not see that coming. I wasn't expecting it. Okay. I mean, I'll take it. We'll have a good free item, but it was a surprising free item, in my humble opinion. Okay. Got your first dose of the vaccine? Hey, Lisa, that's great news. I'm really glad to hear that. The floor bow goes in the middle of the island. You want to put the bow in the middle of the island? Where's the bow? I kind of want to put like flower centerpiece. That would be funny though. I don't know. I think, oh, I could give them a dishwasher. They can have a dishwasher in this house. That would be good. Why the towels by the stove and not the sink? Because I don't want them by the sink. I like them over here. I don't like the sink. I think I always do that though. I don't even have paper towels in real life. I don't know where you put them. I use like reusable rags that I wash. So I don't have paper towels. If I did have them though, I'd put them under the sink. It's easier to light them on fire by the stove. Now that is a good point. I'm setting my Sims up to die. By hanging them there, I want my Sims to die in a fire. Do you understand me? Thank you. Stop yelling, Daniel. Okay, something interesting to note is that no, your Sims can't use that third bar stool, but it does look nicer than having no bar stool there. So that's pretty cute. Such a large house for all those ghosts. Yep. Yell back? I don't want to. I'm not like him. I don't yell. You put your paper towels next to the stove sometimes, but they just float around the kitchen counters. There you go. That's the answer I needed to hear. I agree with you and whatever your family does. If you make it face the room instead of the counter, they could sit on it still. Oh, nice. That's a good idea, but they'll just sit on it backwards, which I do a lot at my parents' house. So that makes sense. Because my parents' house, picture like, they don't have an island. They have like a weird peninsula kind of vibe, but the TV is like behind him. So picture like the TV being on this wall in the living room. So we turn the bar stools around and sit there a lot. So there you go. Okay, I think I want a little... If we have these big roses on here, then your Sims won't use that, which might actually be a good thing. Because then they won't sit there and they'll sit at the big table in the living or in the dining room. I assume this build is starter budget friendly. Oh yeah. It's really small, as you can see. Very much so is a starter home. You know, for those Sims of yours that are just starting out. Is brown your go-to decor color palette? I'm making a cabin in the woods. So for this one, yes. I know I use a lot of brown in my builds, but it's just because it's neutral and everything matches. It's very hard to use colors when they all don't match each other because the stupid Sims is so stupid. Deep breath. I take it you don't like it though. That's okay. I understand. I only have 2,000 simoleons starting a new legacy, so this is perfect. Oh yeah, this build will be great for your new legacy challenge. It's a lovely starter type of size, you know. It's exactly what you need. That'd be nice. Okay. Okay. I do not know what else I'm gonna put in the kitchen because the counters are so large. That would be nice. And maybe like, honestly, maybe we could leave it at that. We do have 2 very lovely cake stands. Oh, thanks, Jay. I appreciate that. Yeah, I'm playing the Sims 2 soundtrack, Katie. I always do. Okay. No, Ugadaya, usually... So, you can't use video game music copyright free without issues. However, usually, you're pretty fine to. Like, it would be very odd for EA to copy strike me for playing Sims music while playing The Sims. And, like, they're not going to copy strike me for playing the built-in Sims 4 soundtrack, you know, like, so usually those things are pretty safe because they allow you to play and stream their games in general, but that doesn't mean that, like, you have free reign to use them. A lot of people just do anyway. You know, people like Nintendo, I wouldn't be surprised if they, like... cracked down. Yeah, do you know, I have also had issues with Sims 1 music, and I don't know if it was like it's not EA like issuing out strikes. I think a lot of that, and it has to do with the reason the Sims 2 is not on Origin or supported anymore as well, is they've probably lost some rights to those things because it's been so long. Like The Sims 2, they can't sell it anymore because their like rights or whatever expired to like some software they used to make it. So they have it like on Mac still in the Apple store, but you can't buy it on Origin anymore because they don't have it. It's some like audio codec, sure. The audio codec, they don't have the rights to anymore, so they can't sell The Sims 2 anymore. And I assume The Sims 1 music getting, so like the original composer holds the copyright, right? And then they give EA permission to use it. And that probably expired because it's been 20 years. I would assume. I feel like that makes the most sense to me. No, not The Sims 3, Mari, not The Sims 3. The Sims 2. The Sims 2 they can't sell anymore. The Sims 3 is fine. They still have The Sims 3. It's still up for sale. The Sims 2 is the one. But yeah, you can buy The Sims 2 on the Apple Store. They have like a Sims 2 collection. It doesn't have all of the Sims 2 packs, but it has a lot of the Sims 2 packs. Nintendo is weird though, so like I would not be surprised if Nintendo games were more likely to get you, because Nintendo used to not even allow you to stream their games. They were really weird about it, but The Sims and EA usually aren't as bad about this, at least. Yeah, I also can't believe that Nintendo used to not let people stream their games. That's a very old school, like, thought process. But it's a weird thing to be like, no, you can't give me free promo for my games. Okay. Your loss, I guess. But they don't care anymore. But whatever. Yeah, that's the thing. They changed their outlook there. But it is one of those weird things where like people playing games on the internet is pretty solid free promotion for said games, you know? Like it's a win-win. You can't really go wrong with that. Like so, I don't know. It's odd to make it more difficult, but it wasn't even just like at first though, Cupcake. Like Nintendo, I don't know when they stopped being like that, but I like remember you couldn't make Nintendo game YouTube videos. Like, I don't know. Honey and Burpa and Pointless and Chexy and No Thoughts, Just Cats. Thank you all for the subs. Jay as well. Thank you so much. Some people prefer to watch them play. Well, a lot of people prefer to watch things than play them, but I think it's silly to act like people watching a game instead of playing it is gonna lose you sales. I think the vast majority of people are more likely to buy a game if they've seen someone play. Like, I mean, think about how many of you guys have specifically told me that you bought Stardew Valley because you saw me playing it. Like, a lot of people have told me that, you know? And, like, that's not just me saying that and being like, oh, everyone buys Stardew Valley because of me, but, like, genuinely, a lot of people have bought Stardew Valley because they saw me play it. So, and Animal Crossing, see, like, I think it would be silly to assume that streaming would lose more sales than it would gain. You know? You bought a Switch and Animal Crossing thanks to me? Oh, God. I'm really sorry. I lost you like $400. Oh, no. I mean, it was worth it, probably. You like Animal Crossing, I bet. But, like, oh, no. Nintendo changed their rules in 2018. Yeah. See? And I think they technically could still come after you for streaming and making videos on their stuff because it's theirs, but they usually won't. Yeah, it was like recent they changed it. I'm not kidding. They didn't change it for a very long time. It was really weird. Nintendo was weird. Have you ever bought a game because of a streamer or a YouTuber? Yes, more than once is winning. So have I. I mean, I've seen people play games on the internet that I was like, oh wow, I'd love to play that, and then purchased it. So I very much believe that other people have done the same thing. Okay. I think you bought House Flipper because of me? Nice. House Flipper's pretty fun. Okay, I think... And you know what else? I think that watching a streamer play something and then deciding if you want to buy it or not is actually a really good way to, like, I don't know, successfully spend your money, you know? Because if you're unsure if you're going to like a game, to watch someone else play it and, like, get a better idea for how it is and then decide to buy it is, like, a way better way to go about it than just buying it and hoping you like it, you know? So it's not really a bad thing. It kind of works out for everybody. Because, I mean, if you buy it and then you hate it, like, that sucks. But if you saw someone else play it, you can get a better idea if you're going to like it or not. Same with makeup. Yeah, I mean, that's the same thing. I mean, similar, I guess, because people like beauty gurus on the internet, if they, like, test out something, it's nice to see someone else use it, even though you can't, like, see it in person as well, you know, just through the video. But, like, hearing their thoughts and them being like, oh, this doesn't blend very well, You know, you being like, oh, well then never mind. See? Okay. You knew your boyfriend would like DVD because you saw Dan play? Oh, that's funny. Oh, you know what? We were talking to my cousin at my cousin's wedding. Not my cousin who got married, but a different one of my cousins. And he's one of my cousins that I don't really know that well because he's like 32, 33. So by the time that like I was old enough to like talk to him and have a real conversation, he was like away at college and then having a real job and like gone. Moved to Colorado, New York. You know, like he was not really around by the time I was old enough to like actually talk to him. So I remember like being around him when I was like 6, but then by the time we were a little bit older, I wasn't really seeing him as much. So I talked to him for like I hadn't seen him in years. I talked to him for like the first time for real ever last weekend. And I found out he plays games. He was asking Dan what he streams, and Dan was like, I play this game called Dead by Daylight. And he was like, I play Dead by Daylight. And I was like, well, no way. And he's like, yeah, I got a gaming PC. And I was like, no way. But I just haven't really talked to him ever because he lives in Colorado, like, you know, but that was kind of fun. So, small world, I guess. Red and Jacob and Sybil and Leah, thank you all for the subs too, by the way. The guy at your local GameStop streams DVD. I went into a GameStop yesterday. I don't really buy like physical copies of games, so I haven't been into a GameStop in years. I went into a GameStop yesterday. They were charging $50 for a used copy of Story of Seasons Pioneers of Olive Town for Switch. And that's like full price. Full price is like 40. Is full price $40 or $50? $50 for a used copy of Story of Seasons? You could get that game on sale for less than that. GameStop is too expensive. And, oh my god, they had used, I kid you not, they had used Nintendo DS games for $25 to $30. Come on. My guy, that is a little bit too pricey. You cannot be charging $25 for a DS game. Who's gonna buy that? Anyway, I was disappointed. GameStop are scammers. And they'll buy them off of you for like $5 or less, and then turn around and sell the DS game again for $25. So you go in there like selling all your old DS games, and you get like $20 for 5 of them or something, 10 of them, and then they turn around and sell them all themselves for like $25. That's like the whole price of the game when it came out, but it's 10 years old. Come on. Yeah, they like fake you out and make you think you're getting a deal and like, oh, trade in your games. No. Scammers. You could sell them yourself. By the way, if you're trying to sell DS games, you could probably sell them yourself on eBay and get like more money than GameStop would give you. It depends what the game is, but there's like, I think there's still a market for Nintendo stuff. There's like a lot of like diehard Nintendo fans. There's probably still a market for that. If you've got DS games, you could probably sell them yourself. And mark them up. They might be rare. Yeah. See what other people are selling them for and then price accordingly. But don't give your DS games into GameStop. Sell them yourself. Like Mario games and stuff. Probably the Pokemon games. I bet you'd be pretty golden there. But anyway, sell them yourself. Don't give them to GameStop. No. Or like, give them to a kid you know that has a DS and like loves games. Don't give them to GameStop. Give them to somebody who actually wants them. I can't figure out what I want to put in here. God, do you know what? My grandparents used to have a GameCube in their basement. That was like my first ever console I played on, was my grandparents' GameCube. And we used to play Mario Kart, my cousins and I. And I don't know what happened to it, because my grandpa died, and then they sold the house. But like my aunt and uncle helped like clear everything out and just like help my grandma downsize. And they were like, don't worry, like we'll handle it. Just tell us what you want and we'll deal with it. Don't worry about it. So I don't know where they put, like, I don't know what happened to the old GameCube. I don't know if they gave it to one of the other grandkids. Like, I don't know who has it. But I loved the GameCube. But I wonder, I bet one of my older cousins has it. I'm sure they wouldn't have just gotten rid of it. But, I miss it. I'm sure they didn't just toss it. I mean, they might have assumed it was broken, even though it wasn't. I don't know. We always used to play on the GameCube. There were some good games on that one. I never played Animal Crossing on it though. We mostly just played like Mario Kart and like they played Smash and stuff. I wasn't allowed to play most of them, not because of my parents, but because my older cousins would be like, "We're playing. You can just watch." But I still have fond memories of it. Because that's the thing. Most of my cousins are like a solid like 10 years older than me, so it makes sense, but still. Just younger cousin things, you know? I think many of us probably have this experience, unfortunately. You know what? The thing is, if I think I had it bad like that, so my siblings and I are the youngest cousins. My dad was the youngest brother, so we're the youngest of all the kids. Like, if I think it was bad for me, I am 6 years older than Shanna. So, like, if I think they treated me like a baby, imagine being my sister. You know, she was, like, literally a baby. Like, an actual infant. So, yeah, she also got the short end of the stick. Okay. It's interesting, too, because Dan is the opposite. Dan is the oldest cousin. Well, Dan's brother is the oldest cousin, but Dan's family is, like, the oldest of the cousins. Because Dan's dad has some half-siblings that are, like, a lot younger than him. So, like, they all had kids now. Like, their kids are, like, a lot younger. So they're all having grandkids now, I should say. So, like, Dan has cousins that are, like, babies. And he's 24. And he has, like, a 6-month-old cousin, you know? Which is very different than my family. So it's kind of interesting. Your only cousin is 25 years older than you? Oh my goodness. Are you close? Yeah, they could be your parent. That's funny. My mom's cousins were like that too when she was a kid. My mom was really close with her second cousins, like her cousins' kids, because her cousins were all like way older and her cousins' kids were her age. So she was close to her second cousins more so than her first cousins. Oh, younger, not older. Oh, okay. That's different. Your oldest cousin being 25 years older than you and younger than you are two very different things. Had a cousin born today? Nice, you're 23. That's fun. No, I don't have any cousins that are going to be born anytime soon. All my aunts and uncles are like 60. They're not having any more kids. Okay, I think I want an ottoman. All day yesterday, Mary kept talking about playing with her second cousins. She's only met them twice in almost 2 years, but we see them again on Saturday. Oh, and she was talking about wanting to play with them? That's really cute. Do you know what? You talking about Mary reminds me. This is not even remotely what you're talking about, but I watched Miranda Sings, Colleen Ballinger's vlog channel. Colleen just had twins like a month ago, and they've been in the NICU for like this whole time, and one of them got to come home this week. Other one is still in the NICU, and I watched her vlog where she was talking about it. And the boy came home on her other son's birthday, which is kind of fun. But she like showed off him meeting the baby for the first time, and it's just so funny like watching toddlers meet an infant, because they were like, "This is your brother," and he was like, "Oh." And then they were like, "Show him your toy." The baby's asleep, and they're like, "Look, he's happy. He loves your toy." The baby's asleep. And they're like, "He sleeps when he's happy, so he loves your toy." It's just so funny how you talk to toddlers. And the kid's just like, "Okay." It's so cute. It's so cute. But like, he's 3. He's like looking at this baby being like, "That's my brother." He doesn't do anything. He's just there. Oh, and then they came out with, they bought him like a little scooter type toy that he could ride on, and they're like, look, Flynn got you or Flynn's the kid, Wesley's the baby. They're like, Wesley got you a present. And I remember my parents doing that to me, like when Shanna and Brett were born, being like, oh, they got you a present. He can't even smile. He didn't get me a present. Yeah, okay, Mom. Sure. Okay. Yeah, I was 4 and 6 when my siblings were born, so I remember briefly Brett being born. I remember holding him for the first time too and being scared. I was like, it's so fragile. Okay. I think you were the gift, I'm the youngest. Nice. Your sister bought you a present before she was even born? Wow. That's incredible. What a smart baby. Buying gifts from still inside the womb. I think a lot of parents do stuff like that though. Like say the kid brought them a present. I mean, especially like Colleen did because they brought Wesley home on Flynn's birthday. So and that one makes extra sense to say that Wesley brought Flynn a present. It's a peace offering. Yeah, exactly. It's a good way to adjust their perception of the baby, you know? Or not Egg, that says Gog. Oops. And Matt and Laura and Des and Red, and you're the subs. Your name's not Egg. Not even close. A nice icebreaker, right. Yeah, I bet it's stressful trying to introduce a toddler to a baby. Because you want them to like them. I wonder, so Brett is like 20 months older than Shanna, I think, or something like that. I don't remember. But I wonder, I guess he wouldn't remember, and he wouldn't require much to make him be nice to her, would he? I would. I was 6. I remember. Okay, I don't know what to do in this room. Your 2-year-old niece is obsessed with her newborn sister. It's her baby, and she's only happy when she's holding her. Oh, that's cute. My sister loved babies when she was a baby. Shanna used to love, like, hanging out with the little ones, like the younger siblings of the kids on, like, her and Brett's sports teams and stuff. She would, like, want to babysit, even though she was, like, 4. But she would, like, love to be around the babies. Yeah, Brett probably did get something. 20 months is older than you think. I don't remember. Brett was a wild toddler as well. He was a lot. So he would have needed something to appease him probably. He really calmed down. But as a toddler, he was a lot. Does your 6-year-old like to mother her younger kids? That's so funny. But anyway, it's interesting. I might ask my mom about that. I'm curious. Oh yeah, most toddlers are a lot, but some toddlers are more than a lot. Brett was a wild toddler. Like I'm not kidding. I have 2 toddler experiences to compare, like my brother and my sister. Brett was more than normal. But again, he really calmed down, but when he was young, ooh, there's different types of a lot, yeah. I want to get a coat rack. Your nephew was yikes. Oh, that was the other funny thing. When I was with my cousin, so my cousin got married last weekend, I keep talking about it, but I haven't been, like, in the same room as all of my cousins in as long as I can remember. I don't even know the last time, because obviously everyone's busy, they're gone, we live in different states, so the wedding was pretty fun to see everybody, because it had been so long, like maybe even 10 years since we all saw each other together at once. And it was kind of fun talking to them about things because they obviously remember like a lot more of us being young than we do. So they had like all sorts of stories about Brett and Shanna as babies and like me as a baby that I never knew because I wasn't there. I was too young to remember. So it was kind of fun talking to them about those things and like, I don't know, just hearing the stories of like, oh, cousin Ryan was so wild as a kid and him and Colette used to have tantrums together. But like I wasn't there when they were toddlers having tantrums, so it's just kind of fun to hear about. And they also told a story, one of my cousins, the one who got married, she told a story about how, because again, Brett was so much as a baby. She told this story about how she remembers that one time he was just screaming his head off, like he was like 3 probably, and just screaming his head off. And everyone was sick of it. They were over it. Like the adults, they were like, I don't even know what to do anymore. And so Claire took Brett out and like pushed him in the swing for like 3 hours just to keep him calm. And I think that's funny. I wish I remembered that. I don't. But I wish I did. Landon Ellis and Twitch and Pi. Thank you, Gabe, as well as the subs. Thanks, everybody. I don't know. You think you were the wild one? I was quiet. I was not a wild child. I was always a rule follower. I was quiet. I was calm. You know, I was never a lot. Never in my life was I a lot. You were? Yeah, I wasn't. I'm a good one. Teacher's pet. No, for real though. My parents got so lucky with me. You were a biter? My siblings weren't biters. None of us were biters. Isn't it so funny to think about yourself being a biter? You bit people. Wow. Oh my god. Okay, one bad thing I did that I still remember to this day. I was really mad at my sister. I was thinking about this recently, so I was like in tears thinking about it recently. My sister was like screaming at me. She was probably like 4. Like she was small, okay? Screaming. I was so mad at her. You can picture it. And so we were like arguing with a 4-year-old. And I remember I like pushed her to get her away from me. But because she was so small, I pushed her and she like went flying. And my dad was right there. And I remember like him looking at me and me being like, oh. And then I wasn't allowed to go to Costco. I did deserve it. But I can still picture her like flying backwards because I pushed her. But she like flew. And I have this image in my head of it still to this day. Costco punishment. Yeah, you can't come with us to Costco. Honestly, it seems like a pretty harsh punishment for the crime. All I did was shove her. It's fine. She didn't get hurt. Why does it matter? She was okay. I could have had so many samples. Oh, man. How old was I? Well, if Shanna was like 4, I would have been like 9 or 10. So, Shanna had it coming. She did have it coming. I don't know what she did, but she probably deserved it. I'd do it again. I still would. Oh, when we were at the airport as well, me and Shanna were talking about a bunch of the times that we've been like really mad at each other. And we were like, you know, Shanna, there's been a bunch of times where I really wanted to slap you. And her and I were like discussing this, you know? And my mom was getting like actually mad. My mom was like, stop talking about this, you guys. Quit it. Stop talking about that. Talk about happy things. And me and Shanna are like, oh, I just want to pull your hair sometimes. Oh, good times. Anyway, Maria, Chet, Seisha, and Linda, and Ellis, thank you all for the subs. Look, it's a universal sibling experience, okay? I think we've all had this. You understand. Sometimes you just can't deal with it, you know? We weren't even mad. We were just discussing times that we had been mad in the past, you know? We weren't even mad at each other. Oh, okay. I think... Cute. Nice little entryway. Maybe I'll get some shoes. Anyway, I haven't fought with Shanna in a very long time. It's a wonderful thing about no longer living with your family. You argue less. Being around them less is helpful. One time years ago, Matt picked up your sister and I to go somewhere and you were in a huge argument about something and then it just kind of stopped all of a sudden and you went back to talking like normal and he was so confused. Yeah, well, I bet being both a boy and an only child, he probably doesn't understand that sister dynamic, you know? Because I can picture that. Like being furious, angry at each other, and then just... It's over. Dan, thank you for the 22 months, and Nova with the 2 gifted subs. Thank you so much. Okay, wait, I might scoot this over a little bit more, actually. A little bit further from the tree, because it's kind of tight. Might actually make the room look better. I don't know. I like that. I hate you, but dinner is ready. Uh-huh. Sounds about right. Okay. We've made some progress. We still have to furnish the whole house. Oh, God. And also, you know, the whole exterior. But it's gonna be nice when it's done. I hate you, but want to go to Target? Uh-huh. Oh my God, especially when I was living alone, I used to ask Shanna and Brett to hang out with me all the time because I didn't see anybody else. So I'd be like, hey, Brett, you want to get cookies? You want to get cookies? The 3 of us just like go out. Yeah. You get it. It was real. Brett could drive before I could because I didn't get my license until this year. He's 18, by the way. And he could drive before I could. So he and I used to go places all the time. As soon as he got his license, we'd be like, hey, you want to get cookies? It was always cookies, too. We'd always go to Insomnia Cookies and get pickup. Worth it, though. Oh, yeah. Yeah, this one time Brett asked me to go get food while on stream, and I left and went with him. It wasn't even that long ago. It was like 2 months ago. Brett texted me and he was like, hey, you want to get food? And I've been live for like an hour. And I was like, you know what? Yeah. And I left. I literally got off stream and went to hang out with my brother. It was worth it. You were there? Yeah. Well, you weren't there for long because I left. Anyway, it was fun. I enjoyed it. Look, this is the thing, though. When your siblings want to hang out, take advantage of it. Because, like, I don't know, what if he grows up and doesn't want to hang out with me anymore? That would be sad. It's actually, that's not true. He's not going to do that. We've gotten a lot closer as we got older. I think that happens, though. Like, you become more like friends instead of just children that are forced to share a home and bicker. But it's kind of fun now that they're older and we can actually like do stuff, you know? But anyway. Spoon and Sim and Zarella and H, thank you all for the subs too. Thanks everybody. But anyway. We also, me, Brett, and Shanna and Dan play Minecraft together, like, a lot. And we also, me and Brett and Dan used to play Mario Kart together, like online. Like we would sit in a Discord call and all play Mario Kart together online. And now we play Minecraft together online. Like, we have a realm and we play together. And sometimes, because for some reason my dad is in the Discord group chat, and so sometimes my dad will answer the call and just like sit there and listen and then be like, no, show me what you're doing, and then want us to share our screens. It's so stupid. But my dad's just there and we're all playing, and then we can hear he's like watching the TV in the living room in the background, and we can all hear it. And we'll like talk about him in front of him. He won't even hear us. It was kind of funny. This happened like last weekend. We were like, watch this. In about 30 seconds, Dad's gonna be like, wait, what? And then literally on cue, he said it exactly what we expected. It's just such typical dad behavior. You know what I mean? Like, exactly on cue. But anyway, it's fun. I like my siblings. Zoe and Philip, thank you for the subs, by the way. The house is cute. Thanks, Cassie. I like it. I feel like it's turning out pretty well. We have a lot of work to do on it still. We'll work on it more this week. Let me look at my upload schedule really fast. So, tomorrow, we're going to play with the Potts family. But on Saturday morning, before I go to my friend's wedding, I have to go to another wedding. But my friend is getting married on Saturday. Here, though. So I'm going to stream in the morning. We can work on the build some more. And then on Monday, we're doing a shell challenge. We'll finish it. Another wedding. Yeah, I know. This one's my college friend, though. My old roommate, Maddie, is getting married. So I am going. In wedding season, yeah. Well, I had 3 of my cousins got married this year. And now one of my friends is getting married this year. So anyway. I think that a lot of people have this experience, though, this year, because a lot of weddings were, like, canceled last year and stuff, obviously, and you also get to an age where everyone you know is getting married, so it happens. But anyway, I've only been to, well, one of my cousins got married, like, 3 years ago. I went to their wedding, and then 3 of my cousins got married this year. I went to 2 of them. And now my friend is getting married this year. But and one of my friends got married like 2 years ago. So I've only been to 4 weddings in my whole life, but they've all been in the last like 2 years. So, I mean, it makes sense. I guess, well, my uncle got married when I was like 5. I was his flower girl, but that doesn't count. And I went to my wedding, yes. That wasn't a wedding though, not in this sense. That was, literally go to the courthouse for about 15 minutes. With my parents and my sister. And Dan. But I was there. When you were 23 to 24, you got invited to 13 weddings in 1 year. Yeah, some of my cousins were talking about, because my cousins are a little bit older than me, so like more of their friends are getting married. But some of them had to go to 9 weddings this year. Everybody you know is getting married. Yeah, no. I don't have that many friends. I don't have enough friends to do that. I just have, like, family members. Cousins to get married, you know? But anyway, it's kind of fun. Weddings are fun. Yeah, well, you definitely couldn't afford to go to all 13. Well, to buy a gift for all those, and if you have to travel, there's no way. There's literally no way. But expensive. You went, yeah, Cable, you went to 6 this year. Oh my god. Oh, too much. I think that I can't imagine myself going to a wedding every weekend. When my friends start getting married, they're gonna have to space those bad boys out a little bit more. No. Oh, I'm not a bridesmaid this weekend, no. Never been a bridesmaid. Maybe someday. I'll be Shanna's bridesmaid, I know that. I got at least one. Secured. Shanna went, so at my cousin's wedding too, my sister was talking about how, because she realized that she was gonna probably be the maid of honor, and she was like, oh my god, I'm gonna have to give a speech. What am I gonna say? And so she told me when my cousin's sister gave a speech, Shanna was like, I'm trying to remember what she said so I know what kind of things to talk about. She's like taking notes. What do you say at a wedding speech? What do you bring up? I think that's funny. She's like, anything of some embarrassing stories to tell, you know? She's only 16. She's never been in many weddings. She doesn't know. J-Master and Sunbear and Lissa and Shadow and Pip and Zoe and Philip, thank you all for the subs, by the way. Oh, and also another cute thing, I'll quit talking about my cousin. You don't care about my cousins. But at my cousin's wedding, her brother officiated it, which is pretty fun. I really liked that. So he's also my cousin, obviously. But he officiated it. I kind of liked that. It was nice. We're all invited to your wedding, right? Yeah. Come on down. I'll send out, how many people are here right now? 3,500. I'll send out 3,500 invites, not even including my family. Could you imagine how expensive that would be? Stream the wedding? Oh no, I won't stream it, but you know what I will do? I'll tell you this right now. I will hire a videographer and post a wedding video on YouTube because you know those get so many views. 100% I am posting a wedding video on YouTube. Look, we gotta make back some of the money somehow, okay? It's all about views. I wonder, they aren't usually that long, so they probably don't have that good of ad revenue, but I don't know. I'll tell you. I'll let you know. Do it, but it's a Sims video. All the comments are like, I thought it was gonna be a Sims video. Like, I thought it was gonna be like your pods for your legacy challenge. And it's literally a wedding. No, we don't have a wedding day planned. We're gonna do like a wedding in a couple of years probably, but we want to do it in the UK, like closer to his family so that his parents can be there, obviously, because, you know, I stole him to the US, so we might as well make sure his whole family can go to the wedding. But I don't want to deal with planning that right now. Look, besties, that is not a thing I can deal with, okay? So, we'll wait. And then we can figure it out. Give me a couple years. One step at a time, okay? I probably should start thinking about it, though. Good God. His brother is getting married in August. So, I don't know. That's one step at a time, okay? One step at a time. Maybe I should get a passport after all. Well, I'm just saying. You know, Bexy, I don't know. Bexy asked if we'd have the wedding the same date that we got married. We talked about that. It would be in August. Maybe. I think it depends what day it falls on and stuff. I don't know if I care that much about it being on the same day. Maybe around then. Like my cousin, the wedding I went to last weekend, they actually got married last year. This time last year when their wedding was originally planned for, but they like canceled it and pushed it to this year, obviously because of COVID. But they like actually got married, like signed the papers last year, so it was more of a vow renewal this year, but like all the bells and whistles of a wedding, you know? And I think their actual anniversary was like the 8th, but the wedding was on the 9th. So, or maybe the opposite, 9th and 10th or something, I don't know, but that's nice, doing it like around the same time, but I don't know. Do your wedding in Among Us. Oh, so all my internet friends can be there? In proximity mod in Among Us? Where we're the imposters? Yeah. Sure. No, we do it in Minecraft. So everyone can come. That's a good idea, Scarlett, to use COVID as an excuse for a small wedding. It's a good way to not invite people. That's the thing. There's so much, like, politics involved with weddings, and like you have to like, oh well, grandma says that she went to so-and-so's granddaughter's wedding, so you have to invite so-and-so, and like, I don't know them, I don't care. I don't think my grandparents will be like that, but you hear stories like, well, mom's paying for it and mom says you have to invite her X, Y, and Z friends, like oh, but at the very least you could be like, we're doing a small wedding. But anyway, I won't be, and it adds up. Like, we're not gonna have to worry about that, but, don't have to worry about that for us. Got married abroad, so you have to invite a lot of people. I mean, yeah, it works. But I don't know. And then you don't want to, like, upset anyone. I think about, like, the wedding party a lot, too. Like, my dad told me that, in his wedding party, like, because my mom, and him did, like, mostly family. Like, my dad's wedding party was my mom's brothers and his brothers, which was already 6 people, you know? So, like, they didn't really have many friends in the wedding because it was, like, so much family. And a lot of friends were, like, upset that they weren't a groomsman, and like it just sucks that it hurts people's feelings. But what are you gonna do? Have like 10 people up there? I don't know. So I worry about that too because I don't want to upset anyone. So part of me is like, only Shanna, maybe like Shanna and Dan's sister as my bridesmaids. Problem solved. No issue. No one's hurt. It's just family. You know, like that way no one gets upset. Because you're not trying to hurt anyone's feelings, like, but that always happens. There's always, like, people being upset. But yeah, I think that kind of thing is probably best. Well, yeah, and the thing is, it isn't about them, right? Tiny Plum Love, but, like, people make it about them. And the last thing you want to do is worry about, like, hurting someone's feelings, because you're already stressed and dealing with stuff, but, oh my goodness, Wendy, that is a lot. That is a lot. But anyway, we'll figure it out. I think I probably should get off stream soon. To have enough friends to have multiple bridesmaids. Yeah. I don't know. That's a good idea, Ariana. Honestly, getting married in a courtroom and then taking a vacation with your family is a really good idea. It's gonna save you a lot of money too, and all the stress of planning it. And just do what you want, you know? But anyway, so much of weddings are for other people. So much of it is for other people. AB and Day and Book Lover and Jay, thank you all for the subs, by the way. Yeah, I can do a quick tour of the build. It's not anywhere close to being done. I haven't painted the outside or landscaped at all. But we have this little entranceway. There's like this fancy hall. This is the main primary suite with an ensuite bathroom. There's a little hallway that takes you into an office. Over here is the dining room. It's not done. This is the kitchen. It's not done. This is gonna be a guest room. It's not done. This is the living room. It's not done. Upstairs, we have this main hallway. There's a little tiny nursery type room with an ensuite bathroom. There's a hall bathroom, and then there's 2 more bedrooms. And then in the basement, there is a little foosball table, some books, a laundry room, and a sauna. So, works. It works. But anyway, we're working on it. It's just not done. Too much. Somebody had 12 bridesmaids. I mean, a lot of people do like all their sorority sisters and stuff, don't they? I don't have 12 close friends. Maybe I could think of like 4. I pick like all the simmer ladies, you know? Then I could do 12. But I mean like, and then someone's still gonna get left out and then you're gonna feel bad, you know, just too much. Too much. No, my sister, Dan's sister. All the simmer ladies, like all the single ladies. Oh my god. That is funny. The wedding you were in was 11? Oh my god. See, my parents thought they had a big wedding party because my dad had like all the siblings and there's a bunch of them. And that was only 6. which is still a lot, but compared to 11. No. No. All the simmer ladies. Okay, well, speaking of all the simmer ladies, let's go find someone to raid. We might not raid a simmer, but we'll find someone to raid. Will Brett attend or will he have a test? You know, Brett will come to my wedding. This time. You might have missed the real one, but this time he'll be there. Look, I didn't care that Brett didn't come to the courthouse thing. That just, whatever. He's got a test! Like, he's got a text! Oh, no. Oh, no. We've gone too far. We've gone too far. Oh! I know where to go. A simmer lady, Zephyrin, who's doing Christmas Shell Challenge tours. Oh, you know we need to go over there. We're doing our shell, by the way. Our next shell challenge, we're gonna build it on Monday. But Zeph's doing shell tours. I love shell tours. So this will be fun to go over and watch. The sooner you get married, the sooner we'll get a sim drop. I know. I mean, if I finally plan a wedding date, we'll get the Sims 5. The Sims team's just waiting on the important days in my life to announce big things, you know? Maybe I'll move and they'll be like, oops, here's an expansion pack. Wouldn't be surprised. Anyway, go say hi to Zeph for me. I'll catch you all tomorrow evening to play some more Sims. I've had a lot of fun today. I really like this house. It's going to turn out pretty nice. I love to just hang out and talk, you know? It's always a good time. But anyway, thank you for hanging out. Have a wonderful evening. And I guess I will catch you all tomorrow afternoon, shall we? Also, if you missed it, we're villager hunting in Animal Crossing on Sunday. Just so you know. I'll post that about the bingo stuff in the Discord probably tomorrow. But on Sunday, we're villager hunting in Animal Crossing. So we got fun stuff planned, to say the least. So anyway, have a good night. I'll see you guys all tomorrow. Okay, goodbye everyone. Bye.